cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, we started this live last night, and we have to finish it. It's so much going on in the world of RaeShondra and Lacondra, I think is her name. And so we got to get back into these things. I definitely have Nola Reeds and the Candy Shop here with me as well. But let's take care of the business of the channel before we get started. If you want to join my tribe, please stay on my side, go ahead and subscribe. Turn your notifications, turn them on all so you're notified every time we go live. Like the video, share the video. Comment down here in the comment section. Then come over here and comment in the chat, okay? Let's put intro and then let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, boo.
What is going on?
Hey.
What is going on? Okay, in the words of Conscious TV, what is going on?
Yeah.
So much is going on. I know we left off in a space yesterday, and then more stuff came out today. So I want to get into it with you guys. You know, I did my intro, but are you sure for yours, Nola?
Yes, I am.
So go ahead and give your spiel about properties and all that stuff.
All right. So, of course, y'all know y'all can follow me on Nola Reeds. It is just as it is spelled on the screen. It does not say where that lady money at, do. But y'all can follow me. I do cover, I'm getting back to show reviews. I do cover Love and Marriage Huntsville, which my brother do not watch. We're definitely going to be going live on tomorrow so I can catch up on Marceau lying to these people on the stand in the court because he about to go to jail. Now, he ain't about to go to jail, but I'm just saying there is definitely scamming around there. We have some story times coming up because my friend had come and told me her mama wanted her daddy out the house, and that was a whole mess. So yeah, we have a lot of things coming. The mess is just messing, honey. The mess is just messing. And other than that, I'm gonna start doing some morning videos, little celebrity guys stuff, little stuff we still in the neighborhood talk, giving my little 1-2 yada, trying to get back to y'all with the good content. And other than that, y'all gonna see me with my brother. Can't wait for Patanka to come back. Because I'm waiting on that and Married to Medicine. Like, people be waiting on their checks the 1st through the 3rd and the 5th if you get one then. Okay? I'm waiting on them to come back like people wait for them stamps to hit the card. Amen. Praise God.
All right, and then the Candy Shop, let them know how they can find you.
I don't know how I can follow all that. But yes, I'm the Candy Shop. You can follow me at my channel, The Candy Shop. .tcs actually, but that's all I have to say. I want to know, like Nola, where is the money, Lacondra, if that's your real name?
Wait, now I got a question for y'all because outside of the money, where all them inflatables gonna be? Because now the inflatables homeless too.
Now you talking about the Halloween stuff, right?
Oh, it's not just Halloween. We decorate for every holiday. Okay, she decorate Halloween, Christmas, and then especially the manger. Jesus already ain't had nowhere to go one time in his life. Now he homeless again too. She is out of line. Where's the I need to know who getting custody of the decorations and where they gonna be.
Right. I feel the same way. Maybe they donated them, or she put knowing her, she probably tried to sell them. So who knows?
I just don't know. What I do know is this is an entire mess. I hope you can't see these damn strings. I still have my balloons, my birthday here in my room. So they keep flying around me.
Why are those balloons still inflated?
Because I turned 40 and there's 4 balloons here, and they're just hanging around with me. Yeah.
Interesting.
So if y'all haven't seen the video before this, please go back to yesterday's video and rewatch. It is a 3-hour live, y'all, but it's a lot of information. So please go and watch that because we're going to go continue from yesterday up until today. Now, yesterday we did end off with a part of a video, our interview that RaeShondra did. There's 3 more. They're both 10 minutes long. Let's turn that down. All right. Let me see what the people in the chat real quick. I'm sorry. What's going on to Q? Hey y'all. What's going on to Sabrina? Says hey y'all. What's going on to Nari21? Foxy and family. Hello everyone. Miss Platinum 2001. Also there in chat. Kimmy Nicole says hello. We have Foxy and family. Yes, I want to know.
Hey Foxy. Hey Q.
We also have G.
We have who?
Is it DeQuisha?
I tell you this every time.
DeQuisha.
Yes, come on, get it right for my love.
I know we'll get it right. We'll get it right.
Hey Jamie.
What's going on to Jen? Hey Nola. Hey So Deb. So, I just want to make sure I say hello to everyone before we get into this, y'all. Again, this gets worse and worse, okay? Yesterday, you got to travel down a road of shit. So today, we're going to watch the explanation of what RaeShondra thinks. We also have some of Lacondra. I don't know really what she was doing, but she was doing something. I'm going to just say that. Do y'all want to start from where we stopped at yesterday, or kind of go what happened today and then go back to yesterday?
It's up to you because it's still, however we go, it's a shit show with this situation.
Oh, and then we have the apology thing from Lacondra to RaeShondra. Let's start here first, because that seems like the best part to start at. And y'all, excuse me, because it's a lot to deal with. It's like, where do you even come back? Like, where do you come back from? Okay. So here we are here. This is from RaeShondra's actual TikTok. So let me blow this up. Let's just listen to it, and then we can go ahead and talk about this after she gets done. We good with that?
I'm good with that.
Yes.
Right. Let's go.
Afternoon. This is going to be my last video on any of this. We got to get back to our regular scheduled content because I still have a lot of living to do. This will not consume me, okay? But I want to say several things. Number one, for those that are like, this is messy. Why would she bring it to the internet? Whoop, 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 blah, blah, blah. Here's the thing. I am very aware that this can be convoluted. Things can be stretched and changed no matter what I say. Okay. But it's the fact that I had to release it. Okay. I had to get it off of me. And whether you all believe me or not, it's irrelevant. Okay. This is happening to me. I'm living this. So it doesn't matter how you feel about it. Okay. Also, I would like to say this. It had to happen now. It had to be exposed now. Okay. Because where I'm going, she just couldn't go. And that's okay. Everything else that
So far, I'm with her. And a lot of people may not know my background with she's dating a pastor or a bishop, whatever the lady is. I don't know what she is. I'm with her because I've been here before. In my real life, I've been here before. This balloon is like doing stuff. Let me move this one. I've been here before, and so you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna watch this and then watch LaShonda's videos, and then we'll go back to what we were watching yesterday because we gotta talk about it. So let me finish playing it.
Comes after this, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with burning a bridge while I'm standing on it to let somebody know that I'm not to be fucked with. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's okay. So whether you all believe me or not, whether you feel like I should have known something or not is irrelevant. Guess what? Every morning I gotta wake up. Number one, realize I'm going through this. Well, let me start over. Number one, realize that my mom is dying. Okay, my mom has moderate.
Did we know this?
I didn't know that.
No, that's new information.
I had never heard this.
Never said anything on her channel about it.
Okay, so we're all clear that we did not know about this. Got it.
To severe Alzheimer. Okay, I have to deal with that every day. And now this. Okay, so I don't really have a lot of room and space for any of your thoughts and feelings about how you feel about me. I'm not going to beat myself up about what y'all feel like I should have known or saw. All I know is the apology came 2 days after I was notified that we were being evicted. 2 days it took you to say, I get it. I'm sorry. So you're not understanding how you triggered me because I had already been through homelessness over 10 years ago and I would never go back. You triggered me for him jumping in my face like you want to jump bad on me. You triggered me. Now you get it? So you can't tell me that I wasn't married to a narcissist. I was.
Now, see, I wanted to see what this message said behind her because we can see the first part. It says, I get it. I'm assuming this is from LaShonda. Is that right?
Yeah, LaShondra.
I get it. I am truly sorry, RaeShondra. I truly understand now. I'm not sure where the blockage came from on my end. I am still trying to work through that. I just got out of therapy and now I'm headed back across the bridge. I am sorry, truly sorry. Whenever you are, whatever is behind her, would like that very whatever that is behind her. But until then, I am sorry. I love you, and if you feel like it felt like it meet me at if you feel like it meet me at the house, or I can just FaceTime you so you can really see it. I'm sorry. I don't feel like you can be sorry until I see a check.
But the thing is, though, this is kind of clever though, with her putting up this "I'm sorry" post because all that stuff she aired out about her. At least we know the eviction was true. Because what is she apologizing for?
Okay. And then I think Jamie, that's me, actually showed the evictions.
Yeah.
So we know the evictions are real.
Yes. And it's
they are real.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
Oh, they're definitely real.
Yeah, they're real. Jamie pulled up like the evictions. I think it was 3. And the dates that RaeShondra gave are true.
There's a video that I sent. I don't know if you're going to play it. Can you hear me? I don't know if you're going to play it.
Which one was it?
It might be, I don't know, because I sent you 3. Yeah. I would have to look. I might have to look at the title.
Can you tell me
there's more than just the 3 evictions?
The video?
Yeah, I'm going to my email on my phone because I'm on my tablet right now. The video that I sent, let's see. Oh goodness. Oh, I have to go to my sent. I'm like losing my mind. It's the one that says kissed by Mary.
Kissed by Diamond Mary.
And so when I first watched this, I was a little confused about it because this girl is actually stitching somebody else's video.
Wait, I don't see that one. I see The Complicated One. I see Nosy by Standards, and I see Blunt as Mary.
That one.
Okay, Blunt by Mary.
Yeah, go to
All right,
that.
let's pull
She
that
must
out.
have changed her name.
Okay, let's pull that one out. This one? Wait, this one?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So let's play this.
So y'all, after all the evidence, y'all still think that that Ray is involved? I'm gonna just show y'all the clips of the evidence that came out because y'all losing it, y'all missing it, and y'all losing your minds.
Like the addresses, but of course, that is the business that I found in Kentucky. Here is one eviction in 2001, 2002, 2003, another one in 2003, one in 2004, another in 2004. May 19th, 2004. Like something's going on.
Wow.
2005, 2008, 2010, 2009. Like it's so much, okay?
Wow.
Come on this app and try to be an investigator when it has to do with somebody else's truth. Y'all swear up and down that she knew this and she knew that. All right, y'all can go check out Crazy Alex with K to see the whole entire video or whatever. She talked about how she has several phone numbers and stuff like that, and several IRS, whatever that.
That Crazy Alex with K.
Yeah, I think one of those videos when I went to it, some people have reported it, so some of those videos are gone now.
Oh damn. Okay. All right, I was gonna look it up, but let's finish it.
Whatever the hell. Y'all can go watch that. But y'all be jumping to conclusions. Like y'all really be saying stuff that's so far fetched and outwinded. I be like, damn, y'all crazy for real. Y'all really be crazy. I'm gonna show the clip from Rare because that's pretty crazy too, y'all. And y'all really think that Ray know? I'm gonna post that too in my next video.
So yeah, a video I watched before it was taken out and reported. There was another woman listed on all of these leases with her, and the videos were taken down
with LaShondra.
With LaShondra.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, and so she has it. It seems like she has over 10 evictions after the year 2000.
This was not with RaeShondra.
Correct.
Okay.
It's with another woman, and a lot of people are assuming it's the woman that filed for bankruptcy.
Interesting. So I wanted to play this one too, since we're here. Of the lady who lived in the complex with her, and we're trying to figure about the mattresses. You heard the story?
I heard this one this morning. Yes.
Okay. So we have this story as well from one of the tenants. Let's just play it and listen to it.
Miss LaShondra, can I ask you a question? Can you hear me or can I not come back there? Oh, I know she asked to get somebody to help me move those mattresses. I have a doctor's appointment I have to go to first. And then I just noticed they were gone. So am I going to be charged for whoever moved it?
They've been out there since Thursday, and we put noses on all doors a couple of months ago. That it's not our responsibility. That's why we have that big trailer back there. So
yeah, is that in my lease?
You signed a document.
Yeah.
You signed an addendum to the lease.
Right. But I told her I had somebody coming to move it, and then y'all chose to move it by yourself, and now I'm being charged.
Now, what I was really wondering about is this: like when I get a lease, I always keep my lease. I don't know about y'all, but I always keep my lease.
Well, you know what's funny? I saw a video with this girl, Vera Monet. That's her name. Mm-hmm. She has receipts of the lease. I don't know if these documents are real, but she showed Lacondра's signature and the date, and excuse me, also her signature as well.
I'm just talking
So
about the fact that he's asking for a copy of the lease in this video right here.
yeah, that's true.
Because I'm like, I would never have to ask for a copy of my lease. I have my lease is in a folder in my house.
Yeah, I would have brought my lease, but I still would have wanted to see.
Who knows what they could change while the
That's
lease is them.
yeah, that's what I said. I would have brought my lease, but I would have wanted to see what they had because Lacondra. Well, you'll hear in this where she says there's addendums.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll
All right,
let you
let's
play
keep
it.
going.
Yeah, and I'm not the one who physically moved it, but the person, right? Which it did come out of my house. Yeah, and I did, and I tried to wake them up this morning. You passed by since last Thursday, right? Yeah, they don't come get the trash every single day. But you see them sitting there, right?
Which is true.
Okay, so you had since Thursday to tell whomever moved those, or to get somebody to say, hey, look, they can move them over there instead of here. Okay. So I don't see why I'm going to be charged for that. When I told her that I had somebody coming, and it's only been an hour since she knocked on my door, and I don't have that type of money to pay you for $150 a mattress. And then when I talked to the actual waste management company, and I talked to the owner of the company, and I gave them the numbers.
And just to give a little bit of backstory, so there were bed bugs in the complex, right?
Correct.
Yes.
And let me just say, hey, love 7829D, my baby. I'm so glad to see you in here tonight. And hey, Jesse, how y'all doing, my booze? Y'all know I like to shout my people out. But go on.
I'm on a whole different screen, so I can't see. But shout your people out. I can't see them, but
Yes. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for being here.
yes, everyone in the chat for real. I can't see nothing right now. I'm on the screen with this video right now. But for me, it's just like, if y'all have the bed bugs, why would I be paying for you to come get mattresses from my house when the complex has bed bugs? I was confused about this.
Yeah.
And then LaShondra or LaShondra is sitting here acting like it's above her, like it's beneath her. Like I just can't. Like, girl, you got it done. You should have got it done.
Lacondra. I'm gonna say this. It's very unfortunate to see this because, like I said, I followed her. So watching her channel, she will post videos of herself at the complex, and the way she presents this is very different from what this young lady is saying. She presents it as if it's this clean place. She holds everybody accountable for cleaning up their trash in the yards and anything with the units that goes on. She's there, Johnny on the spot to take care of it. So it's just crazy to hear the other side of things. And I do believe this girl is an ex-temp. I'm gonna just say that.
Oh, I believe her too as well, because I've lived in this place like this before. Not in a low income place, but it could have been. But to also know, because I guess we're here. Let's finish it, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I gave them the numbers off the actual thing. They said that they don't charge you $150 a mattress. That's unheard of.
So she's about to pocket this money.
So I'm trying to figure out why I'm being charged. And she told me to find somebody.
LaShondra need the money
to move it, and I found somebody to move it, and you chose to move it by yourself. Hold on, Laura. It's been sitting out there since last Thursday. It's an eyesore. And the fact that how is it an eyesore if it's inside the brown thing?
That didn't make sense to me. Like, why would you charge me for something by the trash can?
The only thing I can think of though is because they do sometimes with leases. I know where when I've stayed in an apartment, if you leave trash out for a certain amount of time, you will get charged for it. But it's interesting. Leave it just out. So it's interesting that they knew it was hers, because since it was by the trash, it could have been anybody's.
That's what I'm saying. It was by the trash can.
Yeah.
And I've lived in some crazy places, to be honest. And you can literally, if it's by the trash can, then it's by the trash can. Period. The bulk people come in a certain time of the week. and the trash would come a certain time of the week. So for me, I wasn't understanding what LaShondra's issue is with the mattress.
She was saying it had been sitting out there for 7 days or something like that.
Well, that's because the trash people come once a week, though. So I mean, she can't make the trash people come or the ball people come. You have to order in Atlanta. You have to order the ball people to come to pick up big stuff. I moved last year, so I know you have to call the ball people to come and pick up the big stuff, and they give you a date to come pick it up. So even if like she called her an hour before and she asked her can she find somebody to pick it up, it still would have taken her days for that to be picked up.
Yeah, true.
So I mean, maybe she called somebody to put it out by the trash can because the complex has bought people to come, but maybe she didn't know that part. And then when she called her an hour before, the ball people are not coming the same day. They're not. They're definitely not coming within an hour. It's not happening. But let's keep going.
Period. And you know that because
my last mattress that I threw away in the same spot, and they came and picked it up perfectly fine, and I did not have this, and this was after your letter. One of the reasons why I went ahead and I put out that.
See, and I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah.
She threw out a mattress before, and they came pick up with no problems. LaShondra may not have been working there at the time. So she's trying to get more money from this tenant right now because who knows if this lady even got approved to be at this apartment.
Well, the tenant just said it was after her letter, so LaShondra was working there.
No, but I'm saying she said she had another one before this.
That's what she said, and that she put out there, and it wasn't no problem, and that was after your letter.
Oh, yeah, after her letter. But I'm wondering, was LaShondra working there at the time that the first match was picked up?
It was after
LaShondra's letter.
Yeah.
No, I know it was after the letter. I'm saying was
the first mattress was after the letter.
Okay, got you.
Notice that we're not going to continue to pick up your garbage off the floor. We're not going to continue when your garbage has to go into the garbage can.
Right. And then she said to have somebody move it an hour ago, and I just called somebody to come move it because I'm 9 months pregnant, high risk. So I shouldn't be charged for that. So what do I do if it doesn't get paid? How did it not be out there?
It shouldn't have been.
You should have got the people to come exterminate my apartment when they said, because when they.
And she ain't lying. She is not lying. These slumlords, we want you to do all this shit, and they don't want to do nothing. There are bed bugs in these apartments. First of all, I should have thrown a match off in the first place. You have bed bugs in your apartment complex. If you know anything about bed bugs, they will spread from apartment to apartment.
Yep, which is why I wish. Well, I don't know how this apartment is set up, but normal apartments, you go to maintenance.
They showed a picture of her on her Instagram,
and it's
with the person behind her.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like I wonder how it's set up. Where do they do work orders or that? Because that's the part that LaShondra does not talk about on her channel. Like she always, when she's talking about this apartment on her page on TikTok, it's more like after people have moved out and they're repairing the apartments, but they never talk about repairs that happen while tenants are there. So that part is interesting. I just thought about that.
This is Section 8. They're not coming to service your apartment like that. And it also made sense about the brother that lived in that and that was renting from her too.
First of all, if they're in a Section 8 apartment, they're supposed to go through inspection every so often anyway. If them tenants band together and let them know Section 8 will rebuke their funding, they will say, give it back. We ain't giving no more. Like, it's a certain standard that you're supposed to keep. That's first of all. Second of all, baby, I am big pregnant. You knew when you came knocked on my door, I was big pregnant. Clearly, I'm not moving no mattress, girl. I got to get somebody to move this mattress. And $150 per mattress.
As well.
Huh?
And she's having a high risk pregnancy as well.
Correct. And on top of that, $150 per mattress. I don't know what you needed $300 for, Lacondra. Shout out to Busy Blue. I don't know what you needed $300 for Lacondra, but girl, you wasn't about to get it. You wasn't about to pocket it from me. You wait for it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't got no church. I'm still. Where's the church? The online ministry? Is it an
Yeah,
online ministry?
it's online. I think that's all I seen was
Her
online.
church is online.
Because
Yes.
I've never seen her. Like, I mean, I'm saying, like, you can be a minister, you can be an ordained minister, and not have a church. You're not a pastor. When you say pastor, that means you have a
You got a
congregation.
church. Yep.
Y'all bringing the tithes and offerings to the storehouse. They have a building fund. They have a, pastor's love offering. You know what I'm saying? Like,
All
she
churches
called
don't have.
herself a pastor. Her wife ain't never really. I ain't never really heard Lacondra too much talk about first lady. Like, where's the church?
All
Yeah.
churches don't have all
From
that.
what I was gonna say, from what I saw, see, I didn't know she was a pastor because on her page and on Ray's page, they're always going to a church. She's like just a minister at the church.
A
Um,
minister and a pastor, two different things.
exactly. So I didn't know she had the pastor title because I didn't know of her having a physical church.
I
Um,
think she's like a TikTok pastor.
well, on TikTok, she's known as Minister Sean. So
On TikTok, that's her name on
yeah.
TikTok.
So I didn't know the pastor didn't come into play. To be honest, I didn't hear about all this until she was known as a fraud.
All right,
So
so listen.
yeah.
Listen, let me tell you something. Everybody who say they're a minister ain't a minister. You
They're
hear me?
not.
Because I can tell you right now, baby. I went online because I have two friends. They were trying to get married. The people at the court was giving them issue about getting married. They're a female lesbian couple. I went online. There was an ordained minister to marry them in 5 minutes. I ain't took not one ministerial class. I ain't had to quote no Bible scriptures. I ain't had to speak in tongues. I ain't had to anoint nobody with no oil. I ain't had to do none of that. So you don't. Where did she get her minister's license? It's given she got
Well,
that 5 minutes license
as
like I did.
as quiet as it's kept, to be honest, it just seems strange anyway. And sorry if you take offense to this, but I'm just saying what it is. I've never seen a stud minister in my whole life.
There
So
are some though.
so it already on that big platform that says something to me.
But you
So
gotta look, but there's also like affirming ministries who do have stud ministers.
well, I'll say this was my first time.
Yeah, but
Um,
I
there
mean,
are though
I've
because
never seen this.
my ex-husband was a pastor. So
yeah.
in the ministries that we were in, there was gay men and there were lesbian.
Can I say this? This is new to me.
Mhm.
It's new, and with your situation, it was new. That's not
I see,
something.
you see. I'm not. I am not. I'm not.
Hey, shit, P. I mean, it was not my first time. I mean, it's my first time seeing a stud pastor, but not someone who is not someone who is of
Have
the
ranking.
LGBTQIA plus community, because I've seen it was few years back. I don't. It was been a while ago, but it was they were having a big celebration. I forget what the pastor name was for, but it was for the pastor and the first gentleman. It was like their first year anniversary or something like that. So I've seen it. And I'm a firm believer of the God say, for these people that be Bible thumping out here, God says a sin is a sin. Every sin is seen as the same. So my fornication ain't seen no different than your homosexuality. If all sin is seen the same and homosexuality is quote unquote a sin. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying what the
Yeah.
people say. So it's all seen the same. And I mean, last I read that same Bible, they walking around here thumping. Jesus was hanging with the prostitutes and the alcoholics, and he had made the best wine that they had ever in the history of the Bible. And I can't wait to get to heaven to try some of that wine. I'm gonna be like,
Listen, I'm like, it's like going to a resort. Like, do we get when we walk in?
Can
That's
we
what I
do it
want.
again? Like, are they gonna be giving this wine at the gates? Is they pearly? Is they gold? Is they made of diamonds or clouds? I don't know. But will the wine be there? Okay. But anyway, so I mean that's I just feel like
Do you
anybody can
walk in with a
share
cup of
love and,
water
and
and it's
preach the
like,
word. But girl, if
it's the
you're gonna be
wine.
doing it in the name of the Lord, and I know people say, oh, you don't put no pastor on a pedestal, and you don't, because there are regular people who make mistakes and do things in their life just like we do, but not kind in the people.
Right.
But it's very it happens a lot.
And then you around here thumping the Bible, claiming to love the Lord, and you about
Yes.
to make him homeless in the manger with the three wise
Say
men and Mary
that
and Joseph again. Because she had the whole Bethlehem set up for the front yard, and now you about to have Jesus homeless again. What a Christian. They need to revoke her minister license.
But
Well, I was about to say that.
we're gonna get into that in a minute. So let's finish listening to this before we get into the preacher, the pastor of it all.
They came and exterminated my apartment. That is the case, and that is what happened.
You can go ahead and leave. Please take your baby and go out there because that's not even the issue. Go out. We're talking about your garbage.
We're talking about my mattress. How is it my garbage now?
LaShondra, goodbye. That's the last time I'm gonna ask you. Goodbye.
What do you mean it's the last time it's gonna ask me?
I just said, leave my office. That's what I just said.
It's okay. So what? Can I not get my mailbox key?
When you come back at the meeting at 10, so when the meeting starts at 10, you
Now,
get
why
your
does she have her
Hey,
mailbox?
baby, come on in.
Is it the mailbox key because of her garbage? Do y'all know that?
Yeah, that part didn't make sense to me. I was confused.
Maybe she lost it and had to get a replacement.
And because of the garbage, she can get a mailbox key until the garbage was
Come back in a couple hours. You heard what she said.
That was, to me, I'm like, bitch, give me my damn key to my damn mailbox. Period. I don't know. Let's keep going.
You are something else. Oh, I already know. And can I have a copy of that lease, please?
Yes, please.
That's fine. I just asked her if she could make me a copy.
Please.
That's fine. What you mean you gonna see?
I'm gonna go home and compare that damn lease to the lease of my original lease. Because something ain't right. And shout out to Ranting with Ricardo about ITT Tech, because that's probably what she graduated from. But I will definitely want to see the lease that she's going to give me, and I will compare my lease with what I have at my original house. I would never get rid of my lease. When I get a lease, I always keep my lease. It says in a certain place in my house. And if she give me a lease that says something different, babe, we are going to mother court. Because I don't think no lease is saying that they're going to charge me $150 to pick up a damn mattress. Per mattress. Especially when one mattress already got picked up and then y'all didn't charge me that. Who's running this office?
LaShondra.
I got questions. Ranty said, did she get her license from DeVry? So yesterday we was going through some things, and so there was like, did she respond? You know, I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna just say this is why a lot of people don't go to church. Okay. Because it just gives scammer vibes. And when you have to pull up within the scriptures, and I'm busy with this, when you're pulling up what John, everybody else said in the Bible, first of all, I'm not asking about this. I'm asking about what's going on in my damn apartment complex at this point. And I'm not getting no answers. So here she go with her Tuesday devotion. Ma'am, you should have canceled Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Yeah. And she not devoting me nowhere.
But let's hear what she got to say.
James 1, verses 2 through 4 say this. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. It comes a time in our life as Christians, as people of God, that we will.
Now, when she set up and said it comes a time in our life as Christians, I'm like, you know what? Delete. I ain't want to hear nothing else, because you're not a Christian, first of all. You're a scammer. And you should have said, it comes a time in our life when we're a scammer, we get caught. And we got to explain something. So what I do go to is what John just said in this scripture right here. And keep on going.
Will face adversity. And I've come to this place in my life where I understand that even in adversity, I need to be grateful. because that is an
That lap behind
opportunity.
her look like
You
it's
should be
going through
grateful for all the money
adversity.
you have stolen and you didn't get caught until today.
The lap behind her is also going through adversity because what's going I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And that old ass printer. Because what's happened with this printer? Y'all see this printer over here by? I wish I could show it, like point at it. Why is the printer looks broke behind her? The printer, the lamp shade, and all the shit behind her is going through adversity.
All right.
For us to grow, that is an opportunity for us to gain perseverance and develop a closer relationship with God. There are parts of us that God is definitely developing, and much of that development comes from pushing through hard times.
So RaeShondra is going through this because of the hard times, and she gets through this because of the what is it? Perseverance. Is that the right word from God?
Yes.
Is that what we're learning here?
It's during this time that you just want to thank God for strength that develops, strength that helps us to keep hope in God. So I don't know what you're going through, but even in this time, God is there. Be grateful for the adversity that you may be facing. Be grateful for the challenges. There's something that the old people used to say that, trials and tribulations come to make us strong. Trials and tribulations come to help us understand and know who God is. Because there comes a point.
She is the trial and tribulation.
Listen.
She's the trial and the tribulation. Other things that RaeShondra is.
Listen, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's a scripture or just what the pastors say, but they say, you don't want to be caught wrong. And then when you get to the gates, God said, depart from me. I know you not. God gonna be like, girl, why you lying on me with that broke lamp in the background? Like, listen, let me tell you, look how far that hair pushed back and that forehead look like that and that wrinkled shirt with all three of them buttons.
Now you
But
can't
with
talk
them
about the
buttons
hairline
buttoned up
because,
like that, that's how you know a liar.
but you can't
Look
talk
at
about the
how
hairline being
stressed.
pushed back because it's pushed back way back on Calvary.
Mm.
No God, look at that shit. Girl. I
It is
mean, it's
pushed
just
way back
you talking about
on
going. Listen,
Calvary.
listen. That shirt look like it's been wading in the water. I'm sorry. Um, she
Oh,
has
I was looking
always
zoom in.
been from what she
Can I zoom in on
presented,
this?
like
Wait,
dressed
no,
nice.
wait. Can I zoom in on this? Can I zoom in on this? The collar of this shirt. Is that possible? Can I do that?
I don't know.
I think I do it from.
I know how to do it on the phone. I can't tell you how to do it on here. You know, I'm technically challenged.
Let's see.
What
Oh,
is
I don't
happening,
know.
Nutmeg? Holding
Oh,
hands with
I
my
didn't.
wife.
That's not what we're talking about. Shoot, it's a cat here
I was about to say you
now.
done changed the whole video. But what I was about to say is you talking about not praising God through well not but you talking
And her
about
mom
praising God
called.
through adversity, which is which is true. You
What
supposed to do that, you know what I'm saying, and
James
not
1?
looking like what you're going through, but girl, you're looking like what you're
Mm-hmm.
going through because baby, I ain't never seen in the 2 years I've been following her, I ain't never seen a wrinkle, girl. Your
Yep.
face is
And it looks
saying
like she's
everything
been
other than the
crying.
message that you're preaching, child. I need y'all to stop being out here doing what you're doing. But I mean, if you're gonna quote the scriptures, girl, you might as well come out and quote the one where they say in the last days there will be some false prophets, ministers, preachers, and teachers, and go ahead and just let us know that you is very
Mm-hmm.
much false, but you trying to move your life into the true section because people love a good comeback story, okay? They love a good fall from grace and rise back to the top story. Go ahead and just let us know you was a fake and a fraud and you was out here scamming and scheming and hooking and crooking. But now you about to follow the law for real or something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I put it back in the right place.
So I don't know what you're going through, but even in this time, God is there. Be grateful for the adversity that you may be facing. Be grateful for the challenges. There's something that the old people used to say that, trials and tribulations come to make us strong. Trials and tribulations come to help us understand and know who God is. Because there comes a point in our life where we'll face some things that only God can
All them
fix.
lies just flowing through that
You?
gap.
No, she's telling the truth.
No, she
Ray,
is. She
Ray,
is.
RaeShondra is gonna face all the shit that she's talking about right now with her.
And sometimes those things are strategic. Sometimes we face things in our life.
They're strategic. She's giving all the tea.
So God can do just that, prove who he is to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's a blessing.
It
Today
is
I
a blessing.
received that. I want to share a prayer with you that I wrote down.
Nope.
I don't hear no
I'm
prayer.
about to go on mute. I don't want to hear
I don't
her
hear
prayer.
no prayer. I don't hear no
Everybody
prayer.
prayers can't
Sorry,
be
I
in
don't hear
my
no prayer.
spirit.
I don't hear no prayer. Ma'am, thank you for your services. That's all I can say.
Hey, Sweet Pea, my love, Sweet Pea. I got a bone to pick with you because I ain't seen getting no pictures of the Kang in a long time. I just want to let you know there is a problem there.
What I've come to understand and know is that we exist. We were created.
We got to go through this one too. She was
To
still here.
understand and know is
With the pause button.
James 1 verses 2 through 4 say this.
Ma'am, no. We don't need all that. Go ahead. What you were saying? I'm sorry.
I was telling Sweet Pea I ain't getting no pictures of the Kang, and we have a problem, and she know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to say this though. I figured it out. Because you see, what she said in the book of James, and it's telling you be grateful for your trials and tribulations, and sometimes it is a plan. God had gave her the plan to send RaeShondra through hell so she can rise like ashes, and she just following the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
She just following the wheel. She got the money. She gonna give her the money back. Gonna find. That's what it is. That's that. I done figured it out. Y'all. She is the task to get RaeShondra to the other side. She just following the
Well,
wheel.
RaeShondra been saying she can't take her where she going.
But she
So
was
that might be true.
it wasn't for her to. But RaeShondra need to go back and hear the voice, because the voice told Lacondra to do all of this stuff so that she could get where she going.
I want to call her Lacondra. Lacondra.
It's Lacondra.
Told lies that she's a con artist. Lacondra. Q said, "Why is that shirt buttoned up like that?" And it wasn't even really buttoned up. That's what I was trying to show you. Like, this collar on this shirt.
James 1 verses 2 through 4 say this.
I want to mute her. This collar on this shirt is the fool. Baby, this collar don't know whether it's up or down. It has been washed. If it has not been washed, this collar is like, baby, we just here. Like, we just living, and we're with you on with the lies. Look at the collar on the shirt, and then it looks like she got one button buttoned up at the wrong part. This woman, if that's the right pronoun, is sitting here lying to us with this collar looking like the fool. It looked like, when you buy some flowers and they're wilting. That's what the collar look like. It's wilting. And she needs to never wear the shirt again. She's telling me. I'm gonna exit about that, okay? Because LaShondra, ma'am, is a man. Okay. Now, you sent me two other things to Ken John.
Yeah, you played two, and the last one was
No, I got two I haven't played.
No, you actually, I thought you played both of them, maybe not. But one is by Nosy Bystander. The only thing about her is that she's a YouTube content creator as well.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, but you also sent me, hold on, I'm gonna show you the other one you sent me.
The other one, I think, is Vera Monet and her discussing some things. I can't remember what video that was.
This one? Oh yeah, Vera, the people.
Yes, this is the tenant, the ex-tenant.
So which one should I play first?
You can play this one.
Okay.
was motherfuckers is getting fucked, and a lot of people was talking about it. Okay, and it was a very
all right, and we've already dropped the F-bomb like at least 1 million times already, y'all. So, the K-Shop, are you live on your channel too?
No, I'm not.
So me and Nolo are live on our channels, y'all. This is not gonna be monetized. So definitely, send us cash apps, whatever, because this is not gonna be monetized. So I just want to let you guys know that. Let's hear what she's saying, because we just heard the MF word already. Let's go.
very well-known thing in the Guardian Court community. So what's going on? People was motherfuckers is getting fucked, and a lot of people was talking about it. Okay, and it was a very well-known thing in the Guardian Court community. So what's going on? People sending the rent through Cash App. People been sending rent through Cash App. I'm trying to get more people to speak up, because I was one of the people. Desiree was not, because her mama had her back. I ain't got a mama. So what do you think she does with the money? I told y'all, I think she's hoarding this money. That's why she got a crib. If y'all listen, go to RaeShondra's video. She has this new apartment. It's in Mount Washington, down the street on Preston.
Remember I told you that she has a new apartment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I knew.
So she's not lying. She has a new apartment right now that she signed off for. So I don't know who signed off for it, but she has a new apartment.
Highway. What? Girl, I got addresses, numbers, all of that. Like, to the point where, like, what was that in y'all least to send Cash App? No, it was not. And at the time, that's why I said I was naive back then, wasn't really paying attention. So what she said was basically gonna go, because, excuse me, I looked at her like a mentor, basically. So that's why I'm trying to get my awareness out, because at the end of the day, I don't want somebody else to be naive, a young little pregnant bitch trying to have a little house or something, and you get fucked up.
Wait, is this the girl with the mattress?
Yes.
Shut up.
Yes, this is the girl.
This is the girl with the mattress?
Yes.
Where are you getting your information from? Me living there. How about that?
So I will say the landlord that was stole my money, we catch out there our money too. We catch up our money. So.
Lord, I was talking and I was still on mute, baby. I am flabbergasted at this. At this point, it need to be a full-blown investigation, y'all.
You know what's crazy is that apartment complex that I lived at, when that lady stole the money, they never called us for any of that. That lady literally stole, she put people in that apartment complex and was cashed all our money.
Yeah, I heard it. What's so crazy is I hate us being out here in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Your story ain't the first time I heard that here. So yeah, I had an employee of mine went through a similar situation, and the person was pocketing the money and the utilities.
And the utilities?
Yes.
So how was it? So did they have were the utilities paid?
It was supposed to be basically you pay the rent and the utilities through the same rental company, but it wasn't a rental company. It was a lady, like in your situation, that was pocketing the money.
The lady that did that to us, she had a salon around the corner from where I lived at. And when they went to look for her, she shut the whole salon down. She was gone. Like, you couldn't find her. But now, what's this video?
Now, this is Nosy Bystander. She was kind of like breaking down the situation with Vera and what's going on with that.
Okay, so let's watch this.
Now, Vera, up next in this entire RaeShondra trilogy. Vera used to be a tenant at the Garden.
Who's Vera?
The girl, with the mattresses that we just watched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In court apartments. Now, you guys remember that Vera disclosed that she had witnessed on several occasions that Lacondra was cheating on RaeShondra with a tenant who lived in these apartments. And she specifically...
Wait, she was cheating?
I sent you that video. That's the video I sent you yesterday. Remember when we were live and I said, let me send you this video, and I sent it I had sent it to your email, but you didn't get it, so I turned around and sent it to Instagram.
Hold on, let me pull up my Instagram. She was cheating on her?
Yes.
Yes.
Shut the front door. Hold on. My messages. Where you at? I need to pull this
I
up.
should be at the
Here
top
you
because
go.
I'm number one.
Here you go, right here.
Ooh, I feel like you said that real foul.
Well, no, I didn't know. I didn't see this part. So this is TikTok. Hold on. Open this. Let's see. You wasn't getting all this shit. This is Beyonce. They're from you. Somebody leaving a voice about the Beyonce. Oh wait, this is a TikTok. Hold on.
Go up, scroll up.
Oh wait. Yep. Okay. Let's rewind this. Okay. She was cheating on her. Hold on. Okay. Let's play this. I am in shock. Okay, I'm sorry. I did not see this.
Specifically stated that the tenant drove a green Toyota. And she said, check Google Maps because it'll be right there. And sure enough, it's right here. Now, in this live stream that I was...
That was the green Toyota?
Lord, that's the green Toyota.
Sorry, y'all. Listen, we're going through this together. Have y'all didn't see this? We're going through this together. I did not know any of this shit. Shay P says, is this...
Baby, Shay,
Shay,
the TikTok people will...
Okay.
The TikTok people need to be a private investigator. You want to find out what's going on with your boo, your dip, your whatever.
Yes.
Bring it to
And
the
can I-
TikTok, baby. They're going to be
say-
to find the people, the address, their grandma, their mama, and them, where their people come from, where their bloodline come from, what slave ship they was on, what cruise they done took, and what tribe y'all from. They're going to find it.
Yes, and
What
shout
year-
out to...
What year Toyota is this? It's like a...
I don't know, but shout out to
90s.
Nosy Bystander. She is here on YouTube. I think because this is TikTok content, it won't be that bad. And excuse my daughter in the back. But yeah, shout out to her. I just want to credit her because this is her content.
Okay.
And sure enough, it's right here. Now, in this live stream that I was a part of, Vera had also disclosed the discrepancies with the rent. Now, let me catch you guys up to speed on what RaeShondra said about the rent.
My brother has been cash apping Lacondra his rent for the past 12 months because he lives on that property.
I am done. I'm going to keep going. I am done. Girl, I'm with you. I'm with you.
I said, what, Morris? He said,
What?
yeah, for the past year.
Now, just for reference, Guardian Court
Now,
Apartments
she
are
didn't...
HUD
Wait.
housing.
So she didn't know the brother was cash apping the rent?
No.
We discussed this yesterday, and that's why I said divorce the brother too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I had to rewind a little bit back because
Now, just for
this thing is diabolical. Okay, the lady, she's diabolical.
reference, Guardian Court Apartments are HUD housing, and the rent is set by the federal government, not the leasing company. So if the federal government tells you that your rent is $0, then your rent is $0. And what the government will do is they'll subsidize the rent and pay it directly to the leasing office on your behalf. Now, Vera also confirmed that she also paid Lacondra her rent via Cash App, a private Cash App. And according to Vera, one day, after 7 months of having a 0-month rent, she got a message or a call from Lacondra telling her that her rent had went up about $400 and that Vera needed to come to the leasing office to square it away. And so Vera did.
When you go to the city,
Thank you so much, love, for the Cash App. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need you to run that back a little.
I'm gonna run it back because I'm
what?
so confused.
Did I hear zero rent?
Yes, 0 to 400.
Cash App. And according to Vera, one day, after 7 months of having a rent and paid directly to the leasing office on your housing. And the rent is set by the federal government, not the leasing company. So if the federal government tells you that your rent is $0, then your rent is $0. And what the government will do is they'll subsidize the rent and pay it directly to...
So the government said it was $0. We're here, right?
The government pays the rent and it's $0 for the tenant. Yes.
Damn, okay.
To the leasing office on your behalf. Now, Vera also confirmed that she also paid Lacondra her rent via Cash App, a private Cash App. And according to Vera, one day, after 7 months of having a 0-month rent, she got a message or a call from Lacondra telling her that her rent had went up about $400 and that Vera.
Lacondra is a scammer.
I need you to play this. I need to hear this in this. I need to hear this in its entirety because my brain is.
We finna go there. I just want to go there for this point. It was from $0 to $400 damn. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna shut
Vera
up.
needed to come to the leasing office to square it away, and so Vera did. So if the federal government tells you that your rent is $0, then your rent is $0. And what the government will do is they'll subsidize the rent and pay it directly to the leasing office on your behalf. Now, Vera also confirmed that she also paid Lacondra her rent via Cash App, a private Cash App. And according to Vera, one day, after 7 months of having a 0-month rent, she got a message or a call from Lacondra telling her that her rent had went up about $400 and that Vera needed to come to the leasing office to square it away. And so Vera did.
When you go to the city and say, hey, this woman is accepting rent for housing that's supposed to be free, at that point in time, what was the city's response? They said, would you like to be anonymous or would you like to state your name? Of course, I left it anonymous because I'm already on house arrest. I already done received threats and y'all walking into my house with a key. So I
Say your name, girl.
remained anonymous. I ain't gonna lie about it. And they said that they'll come check it out.
Now, this is an entire mess. Outside of the cheating scandals and the other stuff that occurred with RaeShondra and the evictions, the fact that Lacondra, a leasing manager, was taking or upping the rent on low-income tenants is crazy. And I'm curious if now that this has been made public, will the leasing office as well as the federal government get involved? Because our only question is, why was Lacondra charging tenants with $0 rent? And why was she only taking it via Cash App?
Because it was going to her pocket.
Yep.
So nobody
no
never stopped to question
question.
why they paying
She was taking the money.
that, but why nobody asked her why they was paying their rent to her personal Cash App? I'm not paying rent to your personal Cash App. I'm gonna go get a money order.
I've done it before.
Not for an apartment complex.
I've done it before. And guess what? I told you the story. I got scammed, and the rental office came in and they cleared the entire apartment complex out because the lady who was collecting the rent, I think she collected like $3,400,000, and they were asking us about money, and we're like, we pay the rent every month. What are you talking about? Nothing happened to us. I don't know what happened to the lady either, but I definitely have Cash App my rent to my landlord before, thinking it was my landlord, and it really wasn't. And the crazy part is when I applied for the apartment, I did get denied. But then she sent me an email about a move-in date. So I was like, well, we got denied, so why would we be moving in? And she was like, no, that was just a mistake, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. So we moved in. We lived there for me and my roommate moved in for like 6 months. And I think at the 6 months, I was really tired of living in that place because they weren't fixing nothing. It was a horrible situation. So when the company came in, I was like, good, because I'm ready to go anyway. So that's when I ended up moving on in the Bankhead because I got approved for my house in Bankhead, and I moved to go to another damn slum lord, but that's a different story for a different day. But that lady, they told us that we were paying her rent and never went to the company. It went to her pocket.
Ooh,
This is a real story. That lady is finna go to jail. Says Jamie. Jamie says Nola, she is getting people who don't know any better to pay via Cash App.
Yep.
I think that when Cash App has started, I think a lot of people were like, okay, well, whatever way we gotta pay the rent, we're gonna pay the rent, to be honest. Because for me, Cash App did seem weird to me when we were paying the rent. But I'm like, it's a new way to pay. Cash App it was new at the time. So I didn't think shit about it. I was just like, as long as the rent's paid, if we could pay it through smoke signals, as long as we get the rent paid, we were cool.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get an eviction notice the next month, so we were good. But when the actual company came in, it was a mess. I came home. Actually, I was at work. One of my roommates had texted me. They were like, "Hey, we got there's a note on the door. We owe I think it was like $5,000." And I was like, "Ain't no way." And we were all paying our rent to my friend who I was living with at the time because it was his apartment. Originally, it was me and him at first, but then my other friends needed somewhere to stay, so they pay him. They all pay him rent. I never had no issue with rent at the time, so when they had texted me about this, I got off of work because they were kind of cussing me out in my text messages. I went home and cussed these niggas out. Like, what the you talking about? You gonna know where to stay at, blah, 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 yada, yada. So I was like, tomorrow I'm going to go to the rental office, get y'all the proof, this and this. I get to the rental office and they're telling me about the lady who has scammed everybody. Mind you, the night I got to my apartment complex, all the notices that were on my door, the notices on my door was on a lot of doors. In my complex. And across the street was like a little convenience store, like a bodega that we all went to, to get like cigarettes, drinks, whatever it is. Everybody went over there. So I'm walking across the street to go to the bodega to go get me some Sprite for my food. Everybody's outside like, did you get the note? Did you get the note? Did you get the note? I'm like, everybody got these notes? Something ain't right. So the next day when I get to the rental office, that's when I realized the lady had that scammed all of us. This is a story.
No, I believe you. Here's some scammers here in Atlanta.
Yes. So, well, here, let me read some of these comments. What's going on to our good old sis Barb? She says, like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Yes, my sister. Make sure y'all subscribe to her page
as well. Make sure is there a mod in the chat? Make sure you drop Barb's link to her to her channel. Shay P says, "No, sir. I still use money orders to pay my mortgage." Listen. Harold says, "I'm sorry, my money not going directly to nowhere it needs to go to. I gotta cut me a slice of somebody's arse." Good evening, everybody.
Hey, Harold.
The rental company should have worked with everyone in the complex to make things right, and that's very true to me.
Yeah.
Because if they do not know, then that's true. Because you cannot. First of all, the rental company should be held responsible for hiring a scammer. And then also, when they knew that the person that they hired was a scammer, why in the world would you put eviction notices on people's doors who be paying rent? Whether y'all got it or not, they paid the rent. And y'all can check that lady's bank account. She was getting the damn rent. It might not went to y'all, but it went to her.
I'd have showed them every doggone Cash App that we sent her, because I don't feel that's fair. Like, if it's been proven by more than one person that your management been duping them out of their rent, you gonna have to eat that. You can't just put people. I couldn't.
How in the world could you? And the thing is, if you cash on somebody, there's a receipt
showing
that you sent somebody money. So, and it literally, when we did it with my apartment complex, I was like, look, here go all the Cash App receipts of the money that we sent to this lady. And they were like, they gave us a few months to move, but they still wanted to move out, which was okay for me. But why would you hold the tenants responsible for you being a bad manager and hiring a scammer?
True.
That's your fault. That's not the tenant's fault. That's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
What was the background check looking like? This is her first time doing this. To me, this is very possible, y'all. For people who don't understand this, I have been through this. This is very possible.
Baby.
I want to pull the video that you sent, Ola.
Hey Norris, my boo, baby. This is getting worse and worse.
It is getting worse and worse. All right, so do you need the backstory to just play it?
Yeah, just play.
All right. Oh wait, that's on me.
So you guys know I'm doing a deep dive on RaeShondra and Lacondра's divorce drama, but this is some piping hot tea that was just delivered on live that left RaeShondra in. It just left her discombobulated. She like dropped off of the live. I was left discombobulated. Watch. And don't forget to hit that follow button for the latest pop culture content.
What were you saying? They got the people in shambles. Okay, so basically, I had said that I was a former tenant in Guardian Court. My address was 6108 Apartment 8 and then 6105 Apartment 5. I had proof in my iPhone 6 of multiple cheating occasions with multiple different people about infidelity. I seen Miss RaeShondra for the very first time pull up in a truck, seen her and Miss Lacondra hug. After that, I've been trying to find her social media. Never knew she was famous on TikTok. Finally got myself a TikTok founder. I inboxed her. I'm like, hey, here's my number. I'm pretty sure she didn't get it because we were not automatically friends. But I definitely did reach out multiple times. I said, hey, here's my number. Hey, Miss Lachandra's cheating on you. Can you please like inbox me back just to see if it's really, you know what I'm saying, so we can speak on it, whatever, this, that, and the third. But without even the cheating, Miss Lachandra has done some very questionable things to the apartment complex. That's why I'm on Miss RaeShondra's side to the day I die. I don't care. Because I done dealt with Miss Lacondra firsthand. That lady, she, you know, the manipulative type. She's something different. And there's been on 1,000 occasions. Okay, so let me just drop a name real quick, or an address rather, because I don't really know the lady's name. 6105 Apartment 8 in that building. That's who she was messing with.
Well, hold on. Are you saying Apartment A like Apple or the number 8?
8, okay. Like great.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what she was messing with. My house was in the same building. Terrence lives across the street. He's done seen it. We had Desiree and Kiana. Everybody that lives out there, everybody knows. It's like a high school all over again. I'm pretty sure Miss RaeShondra can even testify that it's like a high school. It's a whole bunch of nothing but young kids and some crack walking around all day. And that's why I said I believe her. And I'm pretty sure y'all need to come up off her case about this credit report, because don't nobody sit on their phone all damn day looking at a credit report. Miss Lachandra done did this lady wrong, and I know she's right because she's been dead wrong for years. I'm still trying to get my paperwork together to sue this lady. I've done had video proof. I done had picture proof when her and her maintenance man walked into my house and I was butt naked. Excuse my language on this live. I'm sorry.
What?
I was naked, okay? Pregnant. And they stood in my doorway and stood there. Lachandra too. Stood there. I'm like, can you leave? Well, I'm scrambling around trying to get a towel. She did not leave.
They came into her house while she was naked?
You heard what she said.
I am disgusted. And the maintenance man and her.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, okay, let's keep going.
What
was they there for? What did they come for?
Because she had to go look at air filters or something. Never left a notice.
What did they come for?
Because she had to look at air filters. She had to go left a notice on nobody's door or nothing. They would just open people's doors all the time. And that's where me and her used to get into it. Because Guardian Court was not my first apartment or my first rodeo. So I already knew.
Did it sound distorted to y'all?
No. For a few seconds.
Not to me.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right.
Miss RaeShondra will be back, so you continue your story.
Yeah. Guardian Court was not my first rodeo as far as apartments. So she get a lot of young, excuse my language, dumb, naive females that have babies, ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So they got that only option. So she uses that against people. And it's been that way. Like I've done seen this lady firsthand. Like she do all these old tenant chronicles, Guardian Court, whatever. No, she be out there throwing hands with these ladies just like a B word on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the first...
She's fighting the girls. Is that what she just said? that what she just said?
That is what she said.
She putting the hands on the girls. That's what she just said, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, for real. It is really like that. And then get up here preaching and lying to everybody every day. That's why me and her used to get into it. We don't went rounds. And she couldn't kick me out legally because I used to call the police and make police reports. And you get the little ticket with the little number on it in case you want to take it to court. I'm still trying to get
now. Let me get this straight. You and Lacondra then came to blows.
Yes. Listen, my name is LaShondra. Her name is also LaShondra. I used to live there. I'm gonna post my ID and my old address up here with with all the information so everybody knows it's not a lie. Show my old lease. Okay. Me and Miss LaShondra done went head for head. We done went toe for toe. We done called cops on each other because she always doing something, or she always in somebody's business, or she always messing with somebody's kid.
So you guys know I'm doing a deep dive on RaeShondra.
Lacondra's a mess. Is that what we all got from this conversation?
You about to lose your job. Get this work. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Get this work. Oh.
I think that, when we started this yesterday, matter of fact, I would just say when I watched Busy Video yesterday, it just got worse and worse. And today, it just puts the icing on the cake for me. This lady is a horrible person. She's been scamming for a very long time. And they need to all sue her. Not just RaeShondra, but everyone needs to sue her. Pull up a class action lawsuit on LaShondra.
Listen, baby. Like Ray said when she was through margaritas and that lady said she better stop before she go back to jail again. It seems like
did we even listen to that yesterday?
It's coming. She said because I was yeah, we did. She said because I was 3 margaritas in and I had to take my glasses off. When LaShondra with the girl, baby.
Because
at this point, if I was Ray, I would be in jail because I would have to put my hands upon her.
Hey, Shauna. Yeah, to be honest, seriously. Because how is she getting away with this? Where is the Scooby-Doo detective agency when you need them? Jamie says, where is all the money? And that's what we want to all know. I think that in one of these videos, I think the one we watched yesterday, they asked her, and she said, RaeShondra said she didn't even know. I'm so confused.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm about to drop down because I got to get these kids to bed.
Okay.
So I'm going to see y'all later, but I think I'm muting myself. Bye. See y'all later.
Make sure to go follow the candy shop. If you go to my channel, you'll find her link over there. It's also this
Yes. My sister-in-law. Yes. Hug the babies for me.
I will. Bye-bye.
So what I wanted to do was pull up the rest of these videos from yesterday. And Nola, I don't know if you have enough time. If you don't, you can drop down.
I don't know, but I know we had said we was gonna drop the link. I know you got to go to work tomorrow, but we had said we was gonna drop the link.
No, I got time. That's why I started early because I have time.
Oh, okay, because we was gonna drop the link because I need to know. I gave y'all homework last night, so go ahead and let us know where y'all think this money has gone. The people had started buying the inflatables, so I can't.
Explain the inflatables again one more time.
Okay, so she has at this point, I don't even know if it's real. She has an alleged infatuation with decorating for holidays. I don't know if that was just something that she picked up at this point to try to game people. But she would decorate. When I say every holiday, Leprechaun Day is Two Siblings Day, is Steak and BJ Day. It was decorations in front of the house, but it would always be overly guarded, like just too much. So she wanted like different inflatables. So and like how for Halloween she had like this big old carriage inflatable and all kind of stuff. So people were like starting to send her inflatables, like send her decorations, sending her money for decorations. They had one person because Ray would say, listen, and I told y'all don't send no more stuff. And another lady made a video and she was like, listen, y'all don't tell Ray, but we started the fund. And not only did we get enough money to get the carriage that Minister Sean wanted, but we also got the unicorn that she wanted to. I mean, like the front yard looked like a hoarder. Okay, like that's how much the decorations were, but it was every holiday. And I would love to watch it every holiday season just because it was always so funny to me how she'd be like doing stuff like she like, I got to go get the dry ice for the smoke for the Halloween decorations. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous and it really was tacky. Like it wasn't even decorated cute, but I mean, it is what it is. Every spot that there was to put something, it was like, I'm pretty sure the outside of their house, if I was their neighbor, I would have been pissed off because I know for a fact that it has to sound like you at a spacewalk factory. All I know is the machines make. But it's like, okay, I thought maybe the money is going there. I don't know. It's given I got a family on the side. It's given I got holes in different area codes. I mean, because even about the loan that she said that she got her to sign, co-sign for on that she defaulted on. At this point, I need to know all the information. What was the loan for? Was the loan to start the online ministry?
I think you got to drop the link in your chat because I'm looking on your channel right now. I don't see the link in your chat. Let me like yours, see, by the way. But I don't see the link that I just dropped.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can because we're. Let me. Yeah. Let me see. I'm just copying it. I'm copying it.
If you want to click the link, just you come to my channel and let me pin it on my channel.
I just copied it. Okay. I just copied it and posted it.
Okay.
But I just think that's weird.
I think it's weird too. I just think like this story has been so crazy. And to understand again, I think as we were talking yesterday, we always kind of like, I don't know if RaeShondra didn't know, I don't know we don't know all the details. But what we do know is that Lacondra is a liar.
Listen, at this point, they wouldn't have to be worried about her returning there because, child, she might be returning somewhere else. Well, my foot will be on her neck and it will not come off. My foot will be on her neck and her mom neck for birthing her. Because what the baby, you done lied to me with homeless. You've been taking money from everybody in my family. You're around here kind and scamming and scheming. And friends. Just kind and scamming and scheming the people in the apartment complex. And you cheating?
The cheating thing was really just topping it off for me. It's like the icing on the cake for me.
And I'm afraid to open TikTok to see what has happened since the last time that I've been on there because this is wild.
Let's play the rest of this videos while we wait on people to come up.
You the other day. I'm gonna hold off on that. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, all right. Lachey TM. Come. Oh shit. Hold on.
I love the fact that people will say Ray seems to be the one that messy. Would you all rather me go to jail or get a divorce? Huh? Would y'all rather for me to not expose her and let her do it to somebody else? I'm confused. That's why I'm.
Hello. Yeah, hold on, Sojourner. I'm gonna go Lachey and then I'm gonna go Sojourner. Please don't overspeak each other or talk while she's trying to ask Ray a question. That go for everybody. Lachey, gone ahead.
Oh, gang, I sent you request to me. Did I request? Because I don't
No,
even
you
know
know
this
what, boo?
lady.
I think I did that by mistake. I'm trying to accept the other people. My
I
bad.
love y'all. Gang
All right.
in this bitch.
Was like, I was
I
here to
don't know
watch.
this
That
lady.
was it. I was here. I came here to watch. That was it.
I don't know this lady.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here to watch. I clicked the link. I didn't mean to click the link.
Okay, all right.
All right. Sojourner, go ahead.
So, did you ever find out what she was doing with all the money she was stealing?
No, first of all, I haven't talked to Lacondra since September 8th when she jumped bad in my face, like she wanted to put her hands on me.
See, this is my problem with this conversation as well. So after all this, you don't know where that money went. There was no questionnaire or anything about you trying to find out where this money went. The rent,
The gas, the sewage.
gas, your friends, like you don't know where this money went still.
My brother rent.
No answers to where this money is going to. What? Because I mean, she definitely didn't buy clothes with it.
Oh no, she used to be dressing.
Not buying clothes with it. Where is the money going to? From the church? From the churches? Where did the money go? And you still don't know. This is my problem with RaeShondra. Is why do you not know where the money went? Is anybody else in the chat or how do you feel about this? Concerned about that?
I mean,
where is the money?
I mean, her saying that she didn't talk to her if it was either gonna be her losing her brand and everything she worked for by going to the clank clank, or I'ma just not talk to you.
She's about
I can
to
understand why.
sue her though.
Huh?
So she's about to sue her though. So before you sued her, why would you not try to get some information from her about where all this money that your wife was stealing from everyone? It was not she just stole money out of your bank account. She stole money from everybody. So at what point do you be like, okay, so maybe I'm oblivious to what's going on here. What did you spend the money on? Did she tell her and then she told about the daughter? Like, it's none of your business. I need to answer that. Like, what? Like, did you ask her? If you did, what did she say? Though that's what I want to know. Why do you not know? Like, did you not? This is the part of it for me.
I mean, but when she lied so much, would you have believed what she said anyway?
I would have received something versus nothing. And then because I kind of want to be like, okay, she said it went to Chick-fil-A. I can go to Chick-fil-A and find out what did she pay for Chick-fil-A through our bank statement or her bank statements. Because again, I want to know, okay, what's showing the bank statements? Where did it go? She's paying for her mother or another woman, or her drug addiction or her gambling addiction. It's 4 things. Well, let's see, listen to this.
I don't play shit like that. So I haven't talked to her. I haven't said anything to her. I found all this out from September 10th until now. September 8th was the last time that I talked to her. That I saw her.
Has she tried to reach out to you? I know you're not talking to her. I wouldn't either if I were you, but has she tried to even reach out?
I don't know. She has been blocked on everything that I have since September 8th.
Okay, I don't know who Devin is, but somebody asking, has Devin tried to reach out?
No.
Her son?
Okay. Did you have any more questions?
Okay, no, that's it. Thank you.
Now, I didn't hear about the son. Did you hear about the son?
Yeah. Ray has not Ray. All these Shondas. She does have a son.
The son. So she didn't like the daughter of RaeShondra.
Yeah, she didn't like RaeShondra's daughter.
has a son. LaShondra didn't like RaeShondra's daughter.
Correct.
But RaeShondra liked the son of LaShondra.
Yeah, they all live together.
See, I did not know a lot about LaShondra at all until I knew about RaeShondra.
Yeah, LaShondra has a son. They were all living in the house together.
So the son. So wait. So it's RaeShondra, LaShondra, the daughter and the son living house together.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew about the kid. I didn't know about the wife either. So this news to me.
And they all lived together. Well, the daughter Jayla had went to college, but she would, when she wasn't at college, she was there. They were all in the house, seemingly like a family. They didn't do too many TikToks with the kids. It was mostly just either Ray did her stuff, LaShondra did her stuff, and then they did some things together. But child, yay. I mean, but I'm sure Devin probably don't feel like my mama scammed you, or he probably on the side of his mama.
What if the mama scamming him? I don't know. Let's
all right.
Actually, let's not. To be honest, we've heard enough. Okay. LaShondra is a nuisance. To be honest, there are children involved in this whole relationship. One thing I do think that RaeShondra said was that she feels like LaShondra vetted her out because of her money. I think that she did do that. And if you feel different, let me know. Going from friend to friend to friend to friend to friend to relationship and hearing this entire situation, even if RaeShondra was oblivious, LaShondra is a fucking problem. That's the only thing I got from this entire thing.
I just want to know. I need her to give me something other than the Bible scriptures that she quoted.
Yeah.
Don't get. I need a statement at this point. I know I'm not old one. I know I'm not old one, but I need a statement. I need something.
Well, I'll tell you what Busy was talking about today, and this is me. This is my own personal opinion. This has to do with you. When those scriptures started happening, I was like, it sounds like a scam to me. One, because she already scammed 2 churches. A lot of churches that I've been associated with, or I've been a part of, or that I know of, have done this to people a lot of times. So I wasn't really shocked, but then when I found out she was scamming the actual church, oh, this woman's a pro. This is like watching Just Shaw on Salt Lake City. For me. And I just want justice for RaeShondra at this point.
Yeah, I mean, listen, she need a coin. I want her to get justice too. I really do. But I would have to. She would have to see me. I'm sorry. She would.
In real time.
She would have to. Me, her, and my hands would have to have a conversation, because once again, where is the money going? Because I got my boutique. You around here scamming tenants for rent. So our light, sewer, nothing should be delayed at this point. Cause you scamming to get all this extra money plus your TikTok check. You ain't buying the decorations no more because you done got enough people to where the people is ordering and sending you stuff. Like,
and she probably got sponsors. But where was the money going? What was the money paying for? What were you doing with this money? Like, the only thing that LaShondra could do is come onto Instagram, TikTok, a smoke signal, and say, listen, this is where the money went. So we understand why you were scamming this lady. That's it.
I am flabbergasted.
We got a guest.
Hey,
Hey, DeQuation, my boo.
Hey,
li- listen, this is like a true crime on Tuba.
seriously.
Like it's horrible, and it's so funny because when I was listening about, because it's funny because when RaeShondra brought up about her brother cash apping her rent, I missed the cash app part. I'm like, who cash app rent? I never heard of that before. Like, what? Like,
But it's true though. It happens though.
I don't cash app rent, but I do like do a bank transaction, so that makes sense because with bank you have a more detailed statements about where the money, who was transaction between two parties. Cash app not so much. I don't know. I feel like personally, Rashonda has more of a case than Vera because I'm trying to understand Vera's situation. Like Vera confused me. Like like I
Well, and you know what? And you know what too though? I didn't cash out my rent. I cashed out my deposit.
right.
We gave money orders for the rent, but the rent was also in that lady's name.
And my whole thing is also with Vera. Why did you call the rental company? That should, like, if you're getting subsidized rent, which means you have to pay nothing. If LaShonda told you, "Hey, our rent has been increased to $400," I'm calling the rental company just to see if the math is mathing. Like, okay, did you up my rent? Why would you go along with it and just be like, okay, like, no, like, I'm not cash apping my rent. The rent is supposed to go to the landlord into the federal parties. I'm not cash apping my rent, even though from what I'm trying to say, how did she became a landlord in the first place? That's another question. How did you become a landlord in the first place?
But the only person who was cashing for the rent was the brother, right?
Yeah.
No, you didn't hit the video we played tonight. The girl who she went from $0 to $400 on the rent and told her she need to square up her bill. She was cash apping her rent too. That's
no, yeah. I thought it was about RaeShondra though.
RaeShondra, her brother, when she said that her brother was cash apping LaShondra.
But that means that they had no type of credit. They could not get an apartment anywhere. So this is how it worked. Cause this is how it worked for me. When you can't find anywhere to stay and someone gives you a place, luckily someone said they will do it. I don't think that anyone who finds a place who can't find one, they say cash out the rent. You just okay, I'm gonna cash out the rent because I found somewhere to stay at. That's why I feel like they were doing this because they probably couldn't find nowhere to stay at, and then they met LaShondra, and she was like, "Yep, come on, we approve you." The same thing that probably happened with me and with them. When they applied, they were not approved, but LaShondra said, "No, you were approved. Just pay the deposit. Everything's good." That's literally what happened to me.
Right.
So I could see this happening for real because it happened to me.
Right.
And here comes the actual rental company coming in saying, "We're not making no money. What's happening here?" Well, literally, this lady had the whole damn apartment complex stocked with people, but she getting paid, not us. So I ended up came to clean the whole shit out, and now here she is getting caught. But she's getting caught now because not only is the rental company coming in saying we have no tenants, but you've also been scamming your damn wife.
Yeah, I'm still.
But it is real though. It is real.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but her line about renting a kitchen table is still living rent free in my head. That's trifling. Who lies something so small like that? You lying about renting a kitchen table? Like this.
Let me ask you, have you watched Busy's video about this? About the table?
No, I didn't.
You have to go over to Busy's channel and watch videos about that damn table. It's the funniest shit you ever seen in your life.
I'm like, because when I heard it on y'all's channel, I'm like, she lied about the rental table saying it was from her mom. And my only issue is the friend. So from what I understand, with her and
which one? Friend 1, 2, or 3?
All of them. The first one. The first one. So it's my understanding they were married for 6 years. Your friend tells you a month before the wedding, your wife comes to you and asks you for $1,000. You keep it a secret for like a good 4 or 5 years, and you wait until I'm in a dire situation to tell me that my wife came to you to borrow some money.
She could have kept on holding
And
on to
see,
the
I can see
secret.
that for a wedding too. Like, okay, friend, like, why would you ask for the money and not your wife?
Right. Or better yet, I'm calling to see, hey, what's going on? Like, I'll try to have a balance and not prying in,
Right.
but I'll still see what's going on because your girl just asked me for some money. So I just want to know everything is cool over there before I start like granting, before I start accepting the help. But you automatically helping this wife, you don't know her like that from a can of paint, and yet you don't say nothing. And the other friend is, and it's like the first friend blew me. So it's kind of like all of them kept it a secret because it was given, like I said in the super chat, it's given envious and jealousy to me. It sounded to me they felt RaeShondra blew up because the first one said she got mad because she saw them spending lavishly on vacation. So it's kind of like was feeling some type of way about maybe your friend's success beforehand and wanted to exert that type of behavior through her wife. So that's the way it's given to me because if it's no jealousy, no love, or any no hate, I'm gonna call you right away and see what is going on. I'm not gonna sit there. I'm not gonna sit between my thumb between my legs and not say nothing. Like that to me is what blew. It's what is the timeline of the timeline of it all. Them not saying that is really it's catching me off stray.
See, I don't feel that way only because after my divorce, I learned a lot about my ex-husband after we got divorced from friends. People told me a lot of things I did not know, but people didn't want it to. I think it's hard to come to someone who's in a relationship with someone, especially in a marriage, because you may lose your friendship with someone because of you coming against that marriage. And I think that's why I feel like that part wasn't too bad for me because one, I've been through it, but two, also like even if a friend is not married, it's hard to say like, hey, your partner is doing, and then they don't turn on you.
Yeah, I get it.
Right.
Now, want to lose the friendship. I definitely understand what you're saying, Deb. But still, though, it's like the principle. This is kind of like money involved. If it was some other shit, then I can let it slide. But this is like money that you pay for weddings, for decoration that's coming out of my pocket and my pocket. So that's like, because time, I've always said time and money is interchangeable. It's not refundable. Once you lose it, you damn sure can't get it back.
Absolutely not.
So and then I also when Shana was saying about how she up with the rent situation about how she was trying to pay like it seemed like when she tried to pay that $2,700, it's like okay, just take what I have left because who knows how much because $2,700 of late bills you like and then you waited until late August to not pay, and then they're like, we don't even care about the money. We want y'all gone. So I want to know how much. Like it sounds like this was a pattern here. It sounds like the wife was creating a pattern of not paying rent. So they're like, you know what? Enough is enough. We don't even care if you do or not. Y'all name is both on the lease. Y'all gotta go. I don't care who paid who first. So I'm in a rental company's position where they feel like, for one, y'all didn't pay. I don't care who's on that lease. One of y'all should have paid y'all money, and the fact that y'all did it, y'all gotta go. I don't care where y'all go. Y'all gotta go home, but y'all gotta get the fuck out of this apartment.
Out of here, yeah.
And she already admitted, but LaShondra, not shoot, all these Chandras is killing me. RaeShondra already admitted that she was paying late every month.
She did.
Right.
But I also just said that too because of her work. So that did make sense. But then your wife had a steady job, so
and she conning people.
Yeah, but she didn't know that though. So
I know she didn't know that, but I'm saying your wife had to have a steady job, and she was collecting her paycheck and the rent. So why you wasn't taking them people rent? So turn around and cash app your rent.
Right.
I mean, that's that she should have been taking the people rent, but it just makes it even much. It just makes that even worse for me because it's not like, listen, babe, I didn't want to tell you my salary got cut, whatever. But you was making your salary plus charging people fake rent and we still get evicted. I'm sorry, that makes it worse.
Yeah, she just charged the girl for $150 for a mattress.
Excuse me, it was per mattress.
Per mattress.
Wait,
Like,
$150 per mattress?
Per mattress.
Per
$300. $300 from moving the mattress from here to right here. So
from the
I
trash
said
can to the
300.
truck.
But
From
listen,
the trash can to the truck.
so I need to know the brother right on, because if the apartments was infested with bed bugs, everybody was putting out their mattresses. So that's 300, 300, 300. 4 people, you could have charged the 300. That's 1,200 on top of you collecting that 400 for the rent. And then how much was she charging? How much did you tell the brother his rent was going up to? And how many more people, if any, are going to come out and say, yeah, she had me cash apping my rent too on $0 of rent? And you being evicted on top of you have your paycheck from your job, on top of whatever money you making off of TikTok.
Because it went from 0 to 400.
How, Sway? If the federal government is paying, how did it go for 400? How do you? First of all, my thing is, the tenants kind of have to hold themselves accountable because they should have saw the red flags. Like, they should have been paying attention. Like, I don't want to like victim blame, because they are victims of fraud. Like, that's what it is. They're victims of fraud. Right. But at the same time, there has to be some little bit of accountability on their part for not reading between the lines or not seeing it. Because how do you not put 2 and 2 together that this wasn't added up? Like,
I mean, the only way I can say that is because a lot of those people are in like second chance places. Yeah. They don't have the money to go somewhere else. So I'm not going to really question it. Yeah. You have a lot of people that don't want to rock the boat because you'll have management that'll start saying you're doing stuff that you're not doing just to put you out.
Right.
But that's the thing. I need the people to come forward. I need the people, the family, the friends, the cousins, the co-workers, the aunts, dogs, pigeons, frogs, and whoever else she was around here getting funds from. Like, I need y'all to come out and say what she said to you, because she don't look like her mouthpiece is that cold, but evidently whatever lies she's spewing, that mouthpiece of food, because everybody is up in their coins and everybody is getting messed over.
Right.
Well, she knew that they would be afraid to come up against her because that's their chance to have a place to stay at. Mm-hmm. So she knew, like, whatever she said, they had to go with it. Luckily, this girl recorded the damn conversation. So she has a lawsuit now. But good. Hopefully all the tenants that she was working with did the same thing.
Right. Hopefully and the government come get her, because listen, I'm not playing with the government and their funds. Mm-hmm. Like, I need some explanations. Don't give me none of the Bible study. Give me some explanation. Where is the money?
It's gone. It's gone. She probably spent it.
Huh?
Where do you think the money was going?
Material shit, cars, houses, whatever LaShondra may need it, or maybe she was in some debt with some other people and she just and the debt was too high.
But she wasn't paying anybody.
Right. Who knows? But that money is gone, and their best bet is to file a civil suit. So that way they could be rewarded for any financial damages that was done to them during their time in the apartment. RaeShondra needs to sue civilly suit her about to be ex-wife. So yeah, she needs to sue. Like, that's their best chance. And I'm not saying that they're gonna get. I'm not gonna say that the reward is not gonna be the amount that they're gonna be suing for, but at least it'll give them some sense of peace of mind, because this is just terrible. And I feel bad for RaeShondra even more, because she's like an influencer. So just imagine you going through this shit. You basically expose it, put everything on the table, and now you can't even do your work because now people are bombarding you with your own situation. Like,
I think I feel bad for her because she didn't know, allegedly. I'm gonna just say that. Where's my allegedly better put it real quick? I want to say I feel bad for her allegedly because she did not know. Everyone else who had dealt with her, they didn't know, allegedly as well.
Right.
But once it starts spilling over and over and over again, the class action lawsuit will be the best thing to me for everyone outside of RaeShondra.
Mm-hmm.
Because she should be sued more than once. Because this lady has been stealing not from just her wife, her tenants, but the church as well.
Listen.
She been stealing from everybody.
I do have questions though. Like the friend who gave the $1,000 that she told RaeShondra was a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Girl, I don't understand how it took you so long to find that out, because if you tell me my friend gave us $1,000 for our wedding gift, you ain't never called and told your friend thank you?
I thought it was because she did that advertisement before her.
No, not that. It was another friend who she called and said they needed.
What is another?
Yeah,
friend?
it was another friend that she called and said they needed money for
my
the wedding.
Wait. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My mind is blown. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was another friend that she called and they said they needed money for the wedding. And because she was saying, why would we need money for my dress? I was gonna say yes for the dress. They wouldn't let me walk out of Kleinfield with no dress. But my thing is, when she said, but she found out because her friend started feeling some type of, because they living her best life, and it took her a year and a half to pay back that $1,000. But LaShondra had told Ray that the $1,000 was a wedding gift. So you never called your friend to say thank you?
Jamie says, how did she get the job there with a criminal background of fraud? So who is she using who is she using to get that job? Ain't no way a federal funded housing give a fraud felon a job with access to do this.
Housing is a low maintenance job. They'll give anybody a job. Like you can be somebody
not to run the property.
No,
unless
like property, I get it, but if
no.
you're not in the project, like when it comes to the project, yeah, they'll give anybody a job. But property, yeah. But yeah, maybe the thing with RaeShondra, maybe she kind of had some inkling, some intuition that something wasn't right. But when you in love like that, of course you're going to believe whatever your partner tells you. Because whatever RaeShondra was telling her, she felt like, "What's okay? All right, it's whatever." So,
well, listen.
But you know what
on TikTok, she had two different She's had two different identities. 40-something different addresses and 20-something different phone numbers. So the felony may not be under Minister Sean, under LaShondra. It may be under whatever one of the other aliases was.
That's true.
My thing is this though, because now that she's been cheating, what's she cheating with all these friends?
Baby, I will be laid out on the floor. Don't call me and ask me to do another part. If that come out, don't call me. I ain't answering.
It just seems like that
you
to
keep
me.
knocking, but you can't come in.
You're giving her this lady thousands or a thousand of dollars for things, and you're not sending it to her wife. Was she cheating with these women? To me, it gives off they were all in together in this.
Yeah, I think. I was thinking about maybe
say that about the friend with the Airbnb, because the friend with the Airbnb, it's an Airbnb. The bishop came in town. I can see her talking to LaShondra about that because it's her bishop who was arranging for the Airbnb. So then when she talking to her friend, like, yo, your people ain't pay me. And then she like, yo, why Ashley wasn't paid for the Airbnb? And then she was like, she had nothing, and the people said that they sent her the money for the Airbnb. She have no choice but to go back and was like, yeah, I can see how that could have gotten past her. I can see that because the bishop come in town. Can you talk to Ashley or have Ashley call me or whatever so I could see if we could rent the Airbnb for the bishop. She could take it off, da 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 da. It's her bishop. Like, I ain't about to be trying to talk to your bishop, especially like I said, with her running her business, creating her content, and traveling the way she's traveling. I can see how that happened.
But then the bishop is saying she done scanned everybody in the damn church.
But I'm guessing the bishop found that out after she had done sent her money and realized that she took her
No, I
money
feel
too.
like the story that was being told was the scam happened before that happened. That's what I was thinking.
This is horrible. This is beyond horrible.
Listen, girl.
About when she had the churches. So I don't think that she had scammed after the bishop. I think she had been scamming because the bishop had to sit down and talk with her about her scamming. Either way, LaShondra is a scammer, and I don't care what anybody got to say about what I got to say. LaShondra is a damn scammer.
You're right. And I 100% agree. She's a full-time scammer who commits state and federal property all around.
Listen.
This is like this is just a horrible.
LaShondra woke up on Monday morning and said, "I'm a scam for the rest of my life." On RaeShondra's ass. And even RaeShondra said that I'm wondering if she sought me out to scam me.
Yeah, and
when you think that of your partner, baby, this baby been scamming for a long time, and now we've seen that all the scams she's been doing. LaShondra been using the Lord to scam for a long time.
She have. Hey Jay Doctors, how you doing, my love? She has 491K followers on TikTok, over 7.3 million likes. So she got to be getting a little check for this.
By almost 500,000 people.
So she got to be getting a little check. She got to be getting a little coin.
RaeShondra says she has 500,000 subscribers. So she's been scamming 500,000 subscribers all the time.
Wait,
the lady went on to the damn onto the TikTok and started reading her scriptures after she scammed this woman.
Wait. So I just clicked her link tree on TikTok, and the first thing that it be celebrated, not tolerated. The first thing says website. The second says donate on Venmo, donate on Cash App. I wonder how, this is what I see. And then I click, you got to click to the website, but I'm sorry.
It's the scams for me. It's the scams for me.
I mean, it's a website, though.
Join
us on the app.
But
why is it a cart on the church? Listen,
you know how when the telemarketers call you on the phone?
Yeah.
Or you log onto a random ass website, they be like, you can get this for free. That's Chandra, whatever her name is. That's the wife, the scam. When your phone is censored and it possibly says scam likely, that's her wife. But it's not. It don't say scam likely. It says this is a scam.
But I wonder what made RaeShondra want to finally divorce her, for real this time. What revelation that she came across that man said, okay, this time I'm about to leave you. Because remember, the kitchen tables were caused her divorce her, caused her to break up with her the first time around. So what caused her to have a wake up call and say, you know what, I'm about to file for divorce. I'm about to leave your ass.
The homelessness.
Wait. Could she have merch? She have merch.
No, it's the homelessness.
No, but I'm saying she scammed the bishop, girl. The bishop. Okay, so let me run it back to you real quick, real cute, Shay. So her bishop was coming in town for a convocation. RaeShondra, which is the wife who she was scamming, friend Ashley had an Airbnb. So she hit up Ashley about letting the bishop stay at the Airbnb. Ashley tells the RaeShondra, girl, look, I know you booked and busy, but the bishop ain't never paid me for staying at my Airbnb. So she hits the bishop or whatever and was like, "Hey, my friend Ashley said she ain't never been paid." The bishop said, "Hold up, wait a minute, back that ass up. I
Okay.
know I'm you know, I know you the girl, this ain't Sunday night in a pool pit. What you mean? Because we sent your friend her money, okay?" So she was sent her the screenshot. She had sent this lady the money in June.
In June.
She had sent that lady the money in June, and girl, the wife kept it. She never gave it to the friend for her Airbnb. Yes, Lord. So now we have another source of income. Because we didn't even think about the merch. She has the Gaining Spiritual Strength Through God's Word workbook. Celebrated, not tolerated hoodies. Oh wait, and not just hoodie, the sweatpants too. Baby, you could get the whole outfit.
So if she has all
T-shirts, you could get the whole outfit.
So if you have a whole website, a whole
you can get the rainbow shirt, and it's $25, $25.99 for a hat.
So why
85?
scam? If you
Write
have
the vision. Write the vision day seminar. A vision without a plan is only a dream. And that was in January. That was $85. You can get a mug for $23. Another shirt for $29. So and I'm pretty sure when she has that many followers, people are on here buying this stuff. So that's yet another income outside them people rent who ain't had no rent that she was taking down to her cash app. On side of the money that she was borrowing, on top of your salary.
Well, was she really borrowing the money or just taking the money?
I mean, I don't know what.
I think only 2 people got paid back.
But if she has a website, a TikTok page, and she has all this established financial business structure, why would you need to scam? If I'm with a social media influencer who basically has more followers than me, I'm sure like there is an equal playing field who has just as much as followers as me, just as much as influence and recognition as me, and I'm eating off of her success by having my own shit. What was the point of scamming? Why? Like, why? Why? Like,
because she was scamming way before that. She's been scamming for a long time.
Well, again, why y'all getting evicted? Because we just found another stream of income. So why?
Three times they got evicted. Well, the eviction was filed. The landlord said, they said, pay us $27,000. And guess what? After she paid that, you still can stay here.
Like, it's funny, but it's not.
The landlord said, I'm over it. One thing I will not do, the landlord said, one thing I will not do is be scammed by. Let's try that another damn month. Listen, get your shit and get the fuck out of here.
Right. Listen, we got to go. Girl, the way I will be laying hands, because this goes back to even if Ray money works the way Ray money works, right? Once again, the fake rent, the everything else that's coming on and got going on. Why you still couldn't pay them people on the first?
Right. That's because you have all this established.
And they follow you on social media, so they know you got the money.
Right.
Oh, wait. And did you hear the part where RaeShondra was saying that they were supposed to start filming for a TV show in March?
TV show. I didn't see that. I saw that.
I remember that. They were supposed to film.
Imagine being the landlord watching all that.
Oh, imagine. I mean, it's already planned out for the. It's already planned out for the world to see because we covering it. She put it on TikTok. It's all over TikTok. Everybody commenting on it, but I'm just trying to figure out. Like, imagine seeing this on TV, baby. Seeing her have to pack up all them inflatables. Seeing Ray have to pack up her 50 million wigs up out of the girl. Where the wigs gonna go? Do the friend house she's staying at have enough closet space for all them wigs? Speaking of which, shout out to my girl Shay P. Y'all hit her up for some hair. Okay, hit her up for some hair. And y'all follow my girl DeQuasia. She is also a content creator and has her YouTube channel as well. If one of my mods is in the chat, please drop the link in the chat. But I mean,
and I hope it doesn't hurt Ray's reputation as well, because then now with all this coming out, you know how people can be fickle. They be like, I don't know if I want to do business with her. What if she steals from me? You know how fickle people can be, especially the content creator. People will probably like, I'm sure she'll be able to make her money, but the perception will be like, is she gonna steal from me? Is she gonna like scare me as well? So I hope this whole situation won't hurt her in the long run. It shouldn't, but we know how people can be fickle and people can be funny, especially when you're going through something controversial like this.
Jamie says, "What I don't understand is that if she's now homeless with money in the bank, why please she paying her half plate?"
Child, I said that yesterday. I said I don't understand why you paying the boutique rent before you paying your home rent. And you done been homeless before. It's just like I was watching. Shout out to Jamie, that's me, girl. I love you.
I was trying to watch Jamie's video before I got on.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Jamie, that's me, and Busy Blue.
But she did.
Yeah,
but
big
there
shout
was
out to Jamie, that's me, because I love Jamie, that's me,
and she is hilarious.
I was trying to finish watching Busy before I watched hers, because I'm like, Busy and Jamie to me are like the male and female version of each other. So I wanted to watch both of theirs, but I couldn't get through both at the same time. But go ahead.
Listen, Jamie is hilarious. But I was watching it, and RaeShondra, here's what, and I'm not victim blaming her, y'all. Please don't take it like that. But there was an interview that she did where she was saying when it came down to her contracts and things for her business, she had a lawyer, she had them look over her contracts, making sure everything was right, because she had been homeless before. And I'm like, so you had a wherewithal, and I get it, to look over your business contracts to make sure you not you don't be homeless again, but you didn't child, we would have been checking on that rent too to make sure I ain't homeless again.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but we don't know what the conversation was between Ray and LaShondra, but I'm sure they mutually agreed to split the rent, or LaShondra agreed to take up to search herself and take up all the financial responsibilities, and that's why she probably ignored all the stuff, because she probably trusted her. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, and they want to take care of the financial obligation, the household, and they give you your word,
Ray kind of said it though. She said that LaShondra want to be basically like the masculine person in the relationship.
Right, because not saying, because at the end of the day, I'm sure LaShondra felt like, you know what, let me handle the bills, let me handle the money. I'm gonna pay my half, you'll pay your half, and I'll take care of this. And plus, when people give you your word, or basically try to sway you to do something, you'll fall for it, because for one, you love that person, and number two, you trust them to the point that they won't put you in this situation. Right. So I'm not gonna blame Ray for why she didn't see all of this, because if you're in love with somebody, you're going to throw caution up the wind. And yes, given that she was homeless before, I'm sure, yes, she may have been homeless before, but that's something that she's never really dealt with, because homeless is trauma. Like,
her mom is homeless. She was homeless because of her mom.
Why her mom kicked her out? Why? I remember that.
Her mom was the one who I think stole her money or something like that.
Yeah, her mom had access to her money and was spending her money, which is why they never got a joint account, because she said letting somebody else have access to my money before is how I ended up homeless. Her mom was gambling her money away.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Well, wait, hold on. Shay P says if she worked at an apartment complex, why they didn't live there for free or at a discount? Well, it was like Section 8 houses, so they were gonna live there.
Yeah, it was low income, so maybe they didn't. Maybe it wasn't one of those complex that offers that, because of the type of property it is. You have, those properties usually come with a lot of restrictions.
Right. And then Haru says, even with trust, you have to check being paid on time.
Well, that just comes to me with conversation, like for the sewage, the gas, the trash, to all of that not be paid. I understand being booked and busy because that's one of RaeShondra things. Now I know y'all say to me, I've been booked and busy. Like that's one of her things that she is always saying. But even in being booked and busy, baby, I'm gonna need to check like what the lights running this month, like what the because things are just different. I'm just gonna ask about how the household is running, and I get you are running a business and all of that. Like you said, it was one less thing for you to do, and I am fine with the one less principle. Okay, one less thing for me to do. I 100% get that. I just the way she talks about she never wanted to be homeless again. I just feel like enough for somebody who has that fear.
Yeah.
I would have asked no questions, but I ain't saying she should have been scammed though, because at the end of the day, that it's wrong. It's wrong. It's
I
wrong.
wouldn't have put
It's
my
wrong.
someone
And
else in my.
I would still be gripping that collar on that shirt.
I wouldn't have put my trust in anybody in my living situation if I've been home before, which I have been, which is why I'm always gonna talk about all my shit right now to this day, because I have been from my past marriage. So for me, that does not make sense to me.
Baby,
And
the way I
that,
would have grabbed
and
hold of
I
her.
also think that because she was a minister or pastor or bishop, whatever she was, that could have played a part in it. But those are the worst people to trust your money with because they can't pay it. They don't. Their financial situations are never good.
Right.
So maybe she didn't know that, but I'm here to tell you all of y'all today, because my husband was a pastor. The last person you want to give your financial situation to is the dead person who's working in the damn church. They would give the people at the church money before they pay the bills.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Hey, what's going on, Present My Energy? She says, if I didn't learn from Teresa from Jersey, I for sure learned from this situation because you can bottom out quick because someone you love and trust can turn out to be a lying, irresponsible person. Jamie says you should never be too busy to make sure your mortgage and rent, electric, gas, and water sewage is up to date. Timothy says, I'm so curious, what did she do with the money that we all are?
We all are.
Shay P says, but she never asked how much the bill was that month. A lot of times you just don't, to be honest. Especially when we went to church, you don't. But go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry. I want to read the comments. Go ahead.
Baby, I'm gonna ask. Especially me, especially with my lights. Like I am real ticky about my lights. I'll be like, baby, why is the lights on? It's daytime. I'm a real ticky person about you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So I mean, but that's me. That's me. I'm not her. But child, no God.
But think about your life getting really. Let's say like your YouTube channel blows the fuck up, right? And like you're busy, like you're place to place, and you have a person that you feel like you can trust. So you're going from place to place. The bills part, like your partner, like she's the he or she's a property manager. The last thing that a lot of people are thinking that's like the property manager pay the bills late or not pay the bills at all. So I understand why she feel like she could trust her.
I'm not saying that she didn't feel like she should have trusted her. I'm just saying it seems to me like it's more than a scam, and there was a breakdown in the marriage because y'all wasn't having typical household conversations.
I'm saying for you.
Let me tell you something. For me, I have 3 little people that depend on me, and they don't belong to nobody else but me. If I meet somebody,
hear what I'm saying first. What I'm saying is that if your life starts to like really upgrade, like all your time that you normally used to have, you don't have it anymore because she has kids too. Like so, your life it picks up really fast, and you have a partner you feel like you trust. Or are you going to be sitting in a space where like you're checking on that stuff or no?
Right, like I'm sure, like because the last thing you think about is checking. Like, of course, you should ask about is the bill being paid and stuff like that. But you're not gonna go hard because again, you feel like you can trust this person because they gave you your word, they gave you your promise that they're going to take care of this part of the household. And also, why not check the email or to say to get an email? Because I usually get emails when it comes to my Verizon bill and stuff like that to let me know that hey, this is a new cycle of a bill, new cycle of a monthly bill. So why not check the email? But like again, but
But
like
from what you said, they had different emails.
Yeah.
How many emails was there? How many
Because
was
there was a friend who she did the advertisement for was going to send her money, but LaShondra sent it to her personal email.
Mm.
Okay, so my take on this is going to be a little bit different because of the question that you asked me. Listen, anybody that I get attached to now, listen, one thing for certain and two things for sure. You gonna have to understand that these are my kids and they come first. And that's just what it is, right? But for
I believe
me,
it.
I would never, because I have those my three little people, my three little broke besties, my three little babies attached to me that I love.
Don't call my niece and my nephew, bro.
Well, okay, my three little babies that
But
I
I hear you.
love,
I hear you. But I hear you. I hear you.
my three little babies that I love and that I'm responsible for, whether you here or whether you not. I don't. My YouTube channel could take off tomorrow. I would be so grateful because Lord, you know I'm tired of working for the man. I will be extremely grateful for that. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to where we lay our head at, baby, I don't care how you come in. You could come in and be Bill Gates rich. You could come in, baby. You could come in and be whoever you want to be, and I'ma appreciate you for being all of that. But one thing I'm gonna do is make sure the food in my house is the food in my house, the my light bill, my water bill, because I have other people responsible for me, and we have been in situations. I would never relinquish that power. Not that I done been in a situation where I done been evicted before. No. Well, I ain't never been homeless because baby, I will go to New Orleans in a minute and pop up at somebody's house 2, 3 in the morning if I have to. Like, girl, just let me in and let me get a couple hours. I explain, or be calling, talking on my way. But and I'm fortunate to be able to have that. But no, I can't leave that. And I'm just saying, my experience, my life, where I'm at this point in my life. No, I can't. I wouldn't relinquish that to nobody. I'm an ex. But I'm also, listen, while I'm laying that night scrolling, at some point in time, I don't care how booked and busy I'll be, there's always going to be a time where I'm going to get in and lay down. And one thing I do when I wake up in the morning and before I go to sleep at night, I scroll through my email.
Me too.
I'm a scroll. So, and everything that I get a daily text message on my light bill. Like, no, I'm going to scroll. I'm going to check.
But she wasn't getting the email though. That's the only thing I did get from all this. She was not getting any email.
Right. She wasn't getting the email, but no, they're gonna have both our emails on the account.
Yes.
And if you have a problem with me receiving emails too, and we about to be together, like that's gonna be established from jump. That's just like, yo, my YouTube channel not jumping off. I'm not rich. I'm not none of that. However, when it comes down to me meeting somebody and I'm about to be with you and I'm gonna be married with you, baby, I'm gonna have me a whole prenup and I'm not even a millionaire. Like, you got to understand, whatever I've gained, whatever I've acquired it before you, if you want to walk out the door, you're going to walk out with everything you came with, because everything that I have goes to mine. Whatever you have, gonna go to yours. Like, again, it's some conversations that need to be had before people be entering into this kind of stuff, because ain't no way just you gonna be getting a copy of the bill, especially if we going half and half. You ain't about to tell me the light bill came through $700 this month because it's a heat wave in Texas and the light bill be $250. Now you ain't about to pocket my money and go spend it on another whatever.
Yeah.
When you are both, like, y'all are splitting the bills, I need an email every time.
And even if we not split the bills and you paying all the bills, I still need to know what the bills is. I just think that's financially responsible, because, okay, you might be saving, putting up, spending, whatever. But what happened if the person who's paying everything goes down? You ain't gonna know what to do. You ain't gonna know how much nothing costs.
The bills. So for me, if just when the email should be coming to me as well. If I'm paying part of this, I need to be included in emails. I need to be included in the phone calls, the text threads, whatever the bills are coming in. I need the information because we're splitting the bills. You're not paying all the bills by yourself.
Or maybe RaeShondra, to be somewhat fair, maybe she never learned about maybe she grew up where she didn't learn how to manage money like that, or manage how to like correctly, let's set your funds correctly. Like there's a lot of people, especially like black people in the hood, that never learned the financial literacy when it comes to mortgages, taxes, whatever. So of course they're just going to delegate it off to somebody else. Again, not making excuses, but when you probably grew up where you didn't really understand the importance of budgeting and basically what to save, how much we need to take out, what we need to pay. If you really grow up with that kind of mindset, of course that you're not going to think ahead. And maybe in Rashonda's situation, she didn't think ahead and probably would just been like, okay, you paid the bills and you paid the bills, you get to have it, and didn't think it will snowball from there. Again, I'm not making excuses. I know people saying that she should have checked, but we don't know what her schedule was like. Like I said, she was booked and busy. She probably was really booked and busy, gone for months at a time, didn't have time to check her phone and check her email, especially if you're going from different states where you barely would get any internet connection. So in the circumstances, there was probably like circumstances that probably blocked her from preventing her from being able to be on top of certain things. So yeah, so I'm not gonna say that she should have been on top of it, like she should have knew, because like I said, when you are influencer and you famous, certain things that like certain circumstances of life is gonna get in the way, that's gonna take away from you checking on your home life to make sure everything is good.
I'm with you on that.
I understand both of y'all point. I guess why I'm not. I feel
I
like
get
it
it
should have
because
been more
I get it
questions
because
asked is because when you've already been homeless and you seem to be very sensitive about being homeless again, which I'm not saying that she shouldn't be. It just seems like I'm ex. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm ex because I need to make sure I need copies.
I get it. I understand what you're saying though. Like you
I
need
need
to like
copies. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know somebody making you homeless again is going to trigger you, why? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Maybe she never really got
Like
over.
I'm sorry, and Deb, I know this your girl, but there's not one doubt in my mind as booked and busy as Beyonce be, the Beyonce. I don't believe that she don't know where the hell her money going and what her bills is. I just don't believe
Oh,
that.
I was you on that. Oh no, but no. I'm with you. I'm with her on that though. I believe that though. Listen, I know that me and Nola have people on our chat. Y'all support our channel because we did play videos today that had cuss words in it. So support our channels with the cash up, the super chats, whatever, because this will be demonetized. We'll wait on them to come back. Please support the channels as well because it won't be monetized. Real talk. Here we go.
My bad. And not knocking it, not knocking it, not knocking her for being a TikToker. I'm just saying you do TikTok, you do fashion, and you're getting called out for events, whatever event she's being booked for, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you're busier than Beyonce. I don't think you're busier than Jay-Z. And I'm
No
pretty
one
sure
is busier than Beyonce.
Okay, let's put it in perspective. Okay, she was homeless before because, like I said, her mama kicked her out because she found out she was stealing money and it was affliction, right? So she was homeless and being on the street. It's like I said before, homeless is at home. Being homeless can be traumatic. So who's to say that she never really dealt with that before and never dealt with the trauma of being homeless and having to go from pillow to pillow, couch to couch in order to eat and survive? So because when a person's been homeless the first time and actually dealt with dealt with the trauma, dealt with the whole, like, because it's not just physical when you're being thrown out, when you're putting yourself into dire situations where you're going to different locations, dangerous locations where you don't know who it is, you don't know who owns it. They may be drug addicts, people you don't know who people living there. So you're putting yourself physically in situations where you need your place to stay. So maybe Rashonda never really dealt with the first time being homeless, because if she really, really actually dealt with that, then maybe she would have been able to have some boundaries for herself. Say, I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to do A, B, and C, and D next time. So maybe she never really gotten that part dealt with, which caused her to have this reoccurring theme again.
Okay, I can see your point there. I can see your point there, and like I said, I'm not trying to blame her because this shouldn't have happened to her. I just maybe I'd have had more questions, and I would have grabbed hold of her and that wrinkle shirt.
There ain't
and that
no
Bible she liked to tote, and I'd have beat her over her head.
The only question is, where is the money? That's the only question that's left at this point. I'm tired of talking about all.
I would have needed the money for my bill and my
Where
lawyer.
was the money going? What were you doing with the money? Where is my money at this point right now? Because you weren't paying the bills, you weren't doing anything. Where is the money at? Because to me, you should have the money. That's the only thing I want to know about is where's my money at?
Right.
Give it back to me, or I'm gonna sue you, and we're done.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other questions because you haven't been paying the bills. You haven't been paying my friends back. Where's my money at? Outside, we're literally going through this entire thing. This lady hasn't paid anybody. Where is my money? Because it's not in the bills. It's not my friends. You're supposed to be paying them back. Where's my money at? Let's cut the bullshit at this point.
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck did you do about money? Where is it at?
It's
Can
probably
I?
stashed in the
Can I?
church.
Is it in a private bank account? Can I retrieve it back today? If not, I'll have to sue you. Period. Because yes, we've heard this entire story. What we don't know, and she has not said where the money has went. Where's my money? Listen, Barb, because for real, this is where we at. We have all the speculation in this world about everything this lady has done. But no one has said where the money could be found. Where's it at? Harvard says, I can't believe she did research, whatever that word is, who she married and how the money is spent. Love 7820D says, I believe it depends on the individual. Maybe RaeShondra felt she was living the soft life and felt safe because her account was separate. I think she was living the soft life. She was working, and the wife was just a property manager. And clearly she can't manage the damn property, so she definitely can't manage her damn money. Okay? Jamie says, well, I would think that if you have been homeless before due to not fault of your own, you would do your due diligence to make sure it never ever happened again. To me, I'm thinking this is my wife is a property manager. I definitely can't be homeless again. That's what I'm thinking. Barb says, "Where's my money?" The only question. That's it. Y'all can go all down the Mulberry Bush all day long about all these questions you have. The main question is, the bitch ain't paid no money to anybody. Where is the money?
Hey Nola, which do you think is worse, this situation or Tamika and Latasha Scott?
We know where Latasha Scott's money. We know where Tamika's money went to the mom and to Latasha. We do not know where RaeShondra's money went.
I mean, like I said,
don't forget it on that bus.
We know where Tamika's money went, though. We have no idea where RaeShondra's money went.
And what was with the loan, with the default loan? How much was that as well? Because she also said that because of the rent, they also defaulted on her loan that she co-signed as well.
What was the loan for?
Yeah,
Because that's a good question.
Listen, we got a whole bunch of questions. Ooh, child.
That's a good question, though. What was the loan for?
To start up the ministry and get them T-shirts.
And you know what? Listen. When I tell you, now log off for me, sweetie. When I tell you,
Not the log off for me, sweetie.
I'm giving the busy stuff right now because when he said today that, first of all, when you start with these damn church verses, baby, I'm already logged off because it's already giving a scam for me. It's already giving a scam for me. And then when we learned after all this happened, all she's doing is these Bible verses is giving scam to me. People already know that the church be scamming people already. But RaeShondra went on to all the damn internet possibilities that she could have went on to and said that you have stolen her money. And you go, and the Lord has said that people are going to try to come against you. First of all, you came against my bank account.
I told you she was the test.
And we start there that you came against my bank account.
But she had to come against her so she could get to the next level.
Huh?
You heard what she said in the Bible study. She had to come against RaeShondra so she could get to the next level. So RaeShondra could get to the next level. She had to. It was the test.
RaeShondra said the same thing too, though. She said that LaShondra can't go where she going.
And I'm telling you, LaShondra confirmed in the Bible study.
No. I heard what you said. I'm just saying, like they actually like agree with each other.
Cause baby.
But the main thing that we don't know is where the fuck is that damn money?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money to be missing, and we have no idea. Before RaeShondra came to us with the bullshit, with the scheme to tie herself to come to us with the bullshit.
Baby, let me tell you something.
Where was the money being funneled at?
First of all, I'm gonna need you to get your scheme planners right because this ain't even a tie scam. This is bishop level scammery. this is you know, Bishop Limo, the one who had the church robbed allegedly.
Where they came into the church and allegedly
robbed him.
Yes. Bob said, I'm calling them both the divorce attorney and civil litigations attorney immediately.
I'm with you, sis. I am with you.
I'm just like, you know, we've heard everything in the situation besides where is the money. And this is why people think this is a scam.
Nah, it is scam. It's to the financial situation, the financial elements, the crime elements is too serious for it to be a scam. At this point,
we know that LaShondra has been scamming people. We do know that. But is RaeShondra in on the scam? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Because RaeShondra had to come to us with no evidence of where this money be going. And that's what we all need to think about right now. RaeShondra they know that the pastor have come and said that she's stolen from the church. The tenants have said that she's stolen from them. RaeShondra has never told us yet where the money has went. And that's where the weird part comes in for everybody. RaeShondra, you might not be a scammer, but you've been scamming. Or your wife been scamming. Let's check the board. Okay? Because the board is empty right now. And we need the board to give us some type of evidence about where this money has been going. Can we agree on that?
I agree. We need that's $1 million question. Where
throw the board away because the board ain't working.
We've been checking the board all this time, but the board has not been checked about where this money been going.
I'm still not over the rent. I'm still not over the rent situation. Not just from RaeShondra, but from the tenants. Like, I'm still not over the fact that you cash out these women $400 and you get $400. The tenant, I'm sorry, but if I'm a judge, if I'm a lawyer, and the tenant situation comes up, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know. That's the RaeShondra's case. I can do it for you. That's black and white for me. The tenant situation, yeah. I don't know. Like,
look, wait, real quick. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all are all in agreement to the fact of We have been checking this board all this time with RaeShondra, but RaeShondra has not checked the board about where that motherfucking money's been at.
At all.
Put a 1 in the chat if you know. Put a 2 in the chat if you have no idea where that money is at. Because RaeShondra has been checking this board for a very long time, and the board has not been checked on where Lacondra has been putting this money, where took the money to. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not know. Put a 1 chat if you know. Because that's my biggest problem. I love RaeShondra, but we've been checking this board for a very long time, and we have no damn idea where this money's been going. Hyrule is with me now. Love 7829D says, where's the money been going? Because we need to know. Because the one was for, you know where it's been going. Where's it been going? We need to know. Matter of fact, what I will do for you, you can click on the link and tell us where it's been going because we don't know. Now, Reed says one.
You've been playing with the looks,
but letting your wife run off with the bags. Let's check it out.
That sounds like a tagline.
Slave with the looks.
I slave with the looks while my husband runs off with the bags. Oh God. Maybe she was sending the money to Giselle to finish her other half of the west wing of her house.
Giselle should work on the east wing at this point.
Whatever. Y'all, I
don't care if y'all in the bushes. Look, hold on real quick. I don't care if y'all in the bushes on Nola's channel or my channel right now. Come out of the bushes and put a 1 or 2 in the chat. RaeShondra has not told us where this money has been going. Barb says 2 as well, and she's giving 2s across the board. 2s across the board. Where is this money going? Because this is why, and I think when we did the live yesterday, it started making me question RaeShondra as well. Where is this money and where's it going? Because if you're going to expose her, expose everything. And the exposure of the money part has not been exposed. Is it going
to can't expose it if she don't know where the money went?
Right, like even she is clueless with the rest of the victim, but with the rest of everybody else, like I don't know where the money's going. First of all, I wanted to share and ask Lacondra, where's the money? What are you doing with this money? I wonder if did she ever like ask her face to face personally. So where's the rest of them? So what are you doing with our money? Like where are you spending it?
But she came in and said that John 3:16 said that God so loved the world. I can't even get it out.
Listen, girl.
Where is that money?
I'm just sorry. I still feel like I would have turned her every way but loose. Every Bible she owned, I would have been beating her with. I would still be beating her. Y'all would call me in 2025 and ask me, Nola, what you doing? And I was still whipping that ass. I beat her ass so much, quarters, nickels, dimes, and dollars and stuff falling up out her ears, pockets, and her skin. Girl.
Love 7829D says, I am not a scammer, but I am well versed and can provide free classes. RaeShondra's hand isn't clean. It's not. It's just not. I'm not coming out with a story to have all the fucking facts, and I'm gonna say fucking because it's gonna be unmonetized. Please, y'all, subscribe. Support the damn channel. I'm gonna say the F word because this is already unsubscribed. This is already unmonetized because RaeShondra been saying the F word the entire. RaeShondra been saying the F word the entire time. Why are you not telling us where this money's at? Or why do you not know? Why do you don't think you know where the money's going to?
No shit, she ain't got no access.
I think maybe she's hiring an accountant, hiring a financial accountant, so that way she can trace where the money has been going. So maybe that's why she's not saying anything as to where the money is, because she's probably trying to figure that out herself. Because especially if you're going through a divorce, you're gonna want to know, okay, so where the money's been going. So that way, she could basically find some solid proof, especially with the divorce, with the proceedings of the divorce. But
come to us with all the information. Don't come with us to no half information.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I just want to know where my money at. Where you got the government money at for that rent you been charging? I don't want to know.
I just think that RaeShondra is a part of this right now. Until she tells us where that money been going, I'm side eyeing your ass as well.
So you think she was scamming her people?
I think she's scamming all of us with this story, because here comes the damn Lashonda with Bible scriptures, and she's telling us about liars and shit. RaeShonda's on the line telling us about Lashonda scamming her ass out of money. But the thing is this: if I'm gonna come to you on, let me take my glass off. Y'all can't even see this. If I'm gonna come to you about somebody scamming out of money, I'm gonna say where the money would be going to. I'm not to come to you saying that my wife, my ex-wife, my friend, my smoke signal, my roaches in my house have been scamming out of money. I'm gonna tell you where the money been going to. She has not given us any information about where this money has been going to. Love 7829D says RaeShondra appears to be too calculated and controlling to not have known where her money was going, especially after the table. Listen,
I mean, we don't.
And the eviction back in April.
Wait, and here's another thing with the table. You come home and see a table in your house, and your mother-in-law gives you a table. You never called your mother-in-law to say thank you for this table?
Busy said that. That's another thing.
And okay, go ahead, Debbie, because I have another question. Because I've heard of Rent a Center. I never, me and my family never shop. I don't know if my mother ever shop Rent a Center. I doubt it. I may ask her, but that's neither here nor there. It took them a year for them to find them for the payment for the kitchen table.
Listen, Linda. Because first of all, Rent a Center don't take no motherfucking year to find your ass. Rent a Center, the day you miss that payment, will be like, excuse me, you missed your fucking payment. And Busy said this too. He was like, they got better. No, Rent a Center still. Let me tell you something about. I was a Rent a Center, but I was like Easy Rental that I dealt with. Do you know that the motherfucking state marshals picked me up from my motherfucking house for furniture during COVID?
They can't get you during COVID? Oh, they wanted that sofa bad.
Listen, wait. Because I'm going to tell y'all, Nola, and you know this.
Yeah, but I forgot it was during COVID.
From my house. So ain't no way RaeShondra gonna come to me with the bullshit about Rent a Center, and she ain't know. Because the first thing they're gonna do is come to your house and try to pick that shit up. The day that you miss the payment, they are knocking.
You keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
You miss your $9.99 payment for your table.
But who's to say that maybe Lashonda was using a different credit card with a different card number, a different security code? She was probably using a different bank, using a different banking system. So
let me give you a good old answer. No one, because there wasn't RaeShondra. Lashonda's mother got it.
Okay, yeah.
So ain't nobody knocking on her door. They was knocking.
The mama ain't had nothing to do with the table. I keep telling you this.
But also this, even if it was Lashonda, they still be like, excuse me, that's well, that house, you missed your $9.99 payment. We need our payment today. Are we going to pick it up? They do not wait a year to pick no shit up.
Like it don't sound right to me. Like you win something.
That is not true. I'm sorry, it's not.
Yeah, that part kind of baffled me. Like, so a year went by and never once did they call you or send you a mail to say, hey,
they didn't do nothing but they didn't do nothing but come. It doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. And what I've been through with the damn rental people, it don't make sense.
Okay, but listen. Nah, they might have to do a trace on her because I
They
done
had a
seen
lot
the
of, they had a
TikTok.
lot of addresses. They did have a
I
lot
done
of
seen the TikTok video with all the evictions.
That's
Eviction.
true.
Eviction.
That is true.
At one point, I felt like I had seen she was evicted January, February, March, April, and May in one part
I think
in
so.
1 year.
I think so.
I mean, it was, ooh. I mean,
if
it was
she
like
can-
in 1 year she was evicted like 4 or 5 times within
Yes.
like it, unreal. But anyway, so maybe that's why they took her so long to find her. She was moving
But
from
let me
place
tell
to
you
place.
something. If you want to
Maybe
find
where they
somebody,
delivered the furniture wasn't where they picked it up from.
no, but let me tell you something. If you want to find somebody, rent something from Rent a Center.
But if she can
find you the day that you left that house, they will follow you to that fucking house. And excuse me,
like if she can
I
lie
know
about
I
that,
saw that you have moved out of the house yesterday, but today we need our shit back because your ass ain't paid the motherfucking bill.
but if she lied about that, who else? Who would say she lied about all the other furniture they bought? Who would say like, when did she lie about buying a couch? Did she lie about buying a utensils? Like, who's to say she wouldn't lie about other things as well? Because you can't be this small minded to lie about something this small and this trivial. You could have been honest with her and say, look, I don't have the money right now to buy us an actual table, so I'll rent it for now until we get our money up. You could have just said that, but to go and try to make it seem like it was your mama who gave the table, not thinking she wasn't gonna call her and say, "Hey, mom, thank you for the table."
I
Like,
don't think that she would call the mom though.
I would if somebody told me my mother gives me something, I'm calling and say, "Hey, mom, did you bought this for me?" Like, I would make sure. Like,
But okay, so let's rewind though. Let's rewind though. So I don't think that the mom would even engage in that though, because I feel like the mom be getting money from her. This is a Latasha and Tamika.
The mama was in on the scheme too.
She was in on the scheme, so she was like, "Oh yeah, baby."
Because first of all, the way she would have heard me talking to my friends, like, girl, who told her I wanted this table up in here from her mom? How you and your mom go pick out a table for our house and don't include me? You ain't send me no picture, no nothing.
Yeah, and think about it. The mom was getting money with this. Wow, they rented.
No, because you didn't hear her say she talk about my daughter don't need to ask me for money, but her mama co-signed on the loan for me, for her to get a car. So I need the mama to come forward. Mama, did she default on the car loan too?
I'm gonna reach out to that mom. I need an interview with her. I need
you need to reach out with the minister to find out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You need to reach out to the minister so we can figure out where the money went.
I need to know. You know who I want to reach out to is Rent a Center. I'm like, excuse me, you have repoed a table, and I need some answers.
That's what you need to reach out to Minister Sean and say hello. Give a quote of scripture first and say, I would love to interview you to get your side of the story.
Yo, you know how funny if I reached out to Rent a Center and they actually interview with me? I want to reach out to Rent a Center.
But that face that RaeShondra had when she did that interview live, and when that lady Vero was like, telling her side of the story, RaeShondra looked over it. That's why I don't believe that I believe she's being truthful, but just because the way that she looked in that interview, she was over it. She was like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm sick of y'all. Did y'all see that video that she made for when she talked about burning bridges?
She said, I will burn a bridge while I'm standing on it. So don't for me like that. I said, well, preach a word.
Meanwhile, your wife been burning bridges.
It sounds like you talk about your family and friends. It sounds like you talk about your family and friends who, was basically helping her rob the Peter to pay for.
Listen. While we have people here If anybody knows what rent center that is, and y'all can reach out to them, please inbox me. I want to reach out to the rent center. I want to reach out to the rent center before
I
I reach
wonder
out
how
to
much she paid for the table for them to do
I want
that.
to know all the details about that damn table. Who signed off for that table? How much was the table? How long did they have the table? And what time did y'all start trying to repo the table? Because during COVID, you couldn't come get anything. And that could have been the case. But she said 2021 though, right?
Yeah, 2021. I think
So
it was
wasn't a COVID. That wasn't a COVID time.
No,
so
it was.
I want to reach out to the rent center. I need to interview someone that works at that rent center. I want some answers. Forget them reaching out to them. I want to the rent center. I feel like that would be. Listen, let me get that interview. So if anybody in the chat is hear what I'm saying, find out what y'all don't even have to call them. I will call them myself. Find out what rent center that it was. I will reach out to the rent center. I will interview someone for that rent center. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. And then after that, I'm gonna start looking at what was she paying for, because why are we not focused on where that money is at?
I don't know, but
who was she giving all this money to?
I don't know, but Haru got me searching through TikTok through got doggone Haru. They are on Reddit, baby.
They are on Reddit. I seen stuff on Reddit when I was looking up today. Well, were they in Kentucky with the table?
I don't know, baby. As the people always say to me, I'm booked and busy, so let's come to the board.
Yes, listen.
Let's come to the board to figure out how many ways, baby. The scammers are scamming. That's all I can say.
I might not be renting, but I know that you was renting from Rent Center. So let's check the board. And I want to check the board with Rent Center. I know she was in Kentucky. I think she's in Kentucky now. She was somewhere before Kentucky. I'm gonna go back to the videos and find out where she was before. But wherever she was, I will call every Rent Center in that damn area. I want to talk to people from Rent Center. Who signed off for that damn table? If anybody finds out, let me know. I will give you a $20 cash app if y'all can find. I don't got that much money. I will give you. If y'all can find it, let me know. Haru says, "Wow, Nola, wow." Someone find out where she was at, even if y'all find out the city that she was in.
Lord, somebody said, "Who gets custody of the decorations?" Is what I want to know.
I don't see that. You see, where's that at?
I'm on the Reddit.
Oh, on Reddit. You can put it up on here.
I can't control nothing over here.
No, you can. You can still share screen.
Oh, my bad. But it's just asking, did they really split up? Ain't nobody. I was trying to read.
People said it was a scam.
I was trying to read to see. I'm
gonna post this on all social media. If y'all can find out where she was at with that Rent Center, please let me know. Just tell me the city. I'm gonna call that Rent Center. Every Rent Center I gotta find it.
Lord, wait, Lord. Okay, so let's see. Y'all are tripping. They went half and half on the bill. Shondra received Ray's half and never paid anything. What?
Wait, what?
Also talking about what Ray has. She makes her own money. Why can't she not buy?
Well, I thought Ray paid half that Shondra might not have paid. Ray paid her rent.
Right. Yeah.
Well, she gave the money to Minister Sean.
So why they saying that the wife paid? Is that what you just said?
No, it said that basically Ray gave Shondra her half of the rent, but that's the only half that was getting paid.
Okay, yeah, true. But
and then
see,
there's a creator who
but you know
screen.
what? That's the thing that bothers me too. So if the rental office know they were getting a half a pay, oh, then maybe they weren't getting paid enough. Okay, never mind. Because I'm thinking like maybe she was paying the rental office. Maybe she was
Okay,
getting
so apparently this commenter said I need to find out who this TikTok person is, because apparently we missed a video somewhere, because they said there's a creator who screen recorded RaeShondra's live where she claims allegedly Lacondra owes 11 months in rent that RaeShondra had been cash
Wait. She missed 11 months of rent.
Because ever
is horrible. Like,
I'm gonna be right back. Give me a second. I gotta go. Give me a second.
I think this should be a lesson. But you know, with the Tyler Perry situation where he said that a man should only pay the lot bill, this situation to me needs to be a lesson for why you do not just like trust everybody with the money, because like your word is not gonna be enough. I need to see some consistency, some proof, some action that you have been financially responsible in your past life before you come in this present life. Like,
oh, Busy made it to Reddit. Busy definitely made it to Reddit because somebody just posted his link, and I clicked the link. They say this is a YouTube video of her live, and it has Busy on there. Oh, shout out to Busy for his video making it to Reddit.
But if she was paying half of her rent, well, then what? Then was it $2,700 for both of their rent or for Lashonda's rent?
Yeah, I'm tickled because it seemed like she needs to pick another app. Maybe if she would have been using PayPal or Venmo, she would. The rent would have got paid. Cash App don't seem to be working for her. Cash App and rent ain't a mix.
So that's why I'm questioning. Like, so was it $2,700? Because if y'all went 50-50 on the rent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was it? And you paid your half. Did she say she paid her first? Did she have said she paid her half of the rent? Because if she ever paid, so what was the $2,700 for? Was it for the both of y'all rent, or was it for your wife's rent? That's my question. What was it? What would you give them? Like,
but my thing is, she said she gave them $2,700. It was the eviction cost and the rent with the late fee, right?
Right.
So y'all rent, if you had to pay the August rent that was late plus the September rent, and you went to the bank and got the money and paid it, what was y'all rent?
Right.
What was y'all rent? Because between the brother rent money and that other lady rent money, that seemed like the rent was maybe $1,000.
How much was the brother's rent is the question.
No, I'm talking about their rent. Like what?
Right.
Hi, Dustin. I'm confused. Like, what was their rent? Because if you paid $2,700, that's including the eviction fee and the late fees, which most places charge you between $50 and $100 a day. I mean, $50 to $100 between it. If you pay after the third or the fifth, whatever they give you to, and then there's usually like a $10 charge a day or something like that. However they set it up. So the $2,700 was the entire rent for September, as well as 2 separate court cost fees. So how much was the court? Girl, what is the rent? Because between them people rent that you taking from the apartments,
she said.
We don't have enough information, and I think that's the problem. It's like
right, the $2,700.
Okay, so the rent was $2K. The rent was $2K a month. Okay, and the $700 was the fee.
It was $2 something. I heard her say that.
It was $2,000 and the $700 with the fee. So why
I think she went, but I think that was part with late fees as well, because remember she said that it was like they asked her to pay like a certain amount of money, but it was already late. So that's with late fees too. Jamie says 2,700 was.
Well, when was the August rent paid? Because on August 30th,
separate court fee. So yeah, 2,700 plus the two separate court fees.
Okay, so if that was the rent, okay, so if 2,700 was the actual rent that the past due, and she paid them, and yet they still kicked y'all out, that means that it was more than just $2,700 that y'all was behind.
No, when they told her to pay that, she didn't know they
Right.
would let her still stay there as well, because when she got the information, she was like, she didn't know about it, so then she was like, well, what do I need to do? They told her to pay this, so she paid this money. After she paid, it was like, well, I still don't feel let you stay. That's what they do. They will say like, just pay the rent or whatever. But that's what they was like. But we still, after she paid, it was like, but I still don't let you stay here.
I'm sorry, but the landlord kind of been wanting to kick them out. The landlord looked like they've been wanting to kick them out for quite a long time.
Period.
And they're like, you know what? Just give me my money and get the fuck out of my face, because y'all pay too much.
Like, bitch, give me my money and then we'll talk about it after this.
Yeah, so they probably been wanting to kick them out. They probably was also I want to know what the I think I need to do an interview with the landlord.
Can we get to the landlord? That's a little iffy.
Busy, your video made Reddit.
I'm with Nola. I think Nola said this in the last video, and I hadn't thought about this. First of all, what's up, everybody? Why am I the only person on screen?
Hi, Busy Blue. How are you?
You wasn't, but I was.
Y'all sucking dick in the
I might be.
The parking lot. You know what, Nola? I'm gonna leave that alone because we know each other.
Busy, your video made Reddit. Your video made Reddit. Busy.
You're lying.
I swear to God. Okay, don't look at my head, but I'm gonna send you this link, and it says RaeShondra goes live to spill everything. So I clicked the link and it pulled me to your live from Reddit.
I appreciate that.
But Busy really broke this story though, for real.
And I appreciate that. So let's not get too much into it. But I agree with what Nola said during your last video or during y'all last video. Because Nola brought up a point where I don't think a lot of people think about, and I didn't think about. If you own a property, and I think this was Nola, it could have been the candy shop. I don't think it was her. I think it was Nola. But if you own a property, you still have to pay like a mortgage on that. And say you late, and say you own it, but you still haven't paid off on it, you still got to pay money on that. And so you can't be late, because then I'm late. And if I'm late, then the house late. And if the house late, none of us got a thing. You're not gonna make my credit bad because your credit bad and you can't pay your bills. And I think that was one of the things that I think was highlighted for me during the last video. I feel like Nola did it. During the last video,
sometimes your landlord isn't finished paying off the house. So if they're not finished paying off the house, who's to say that their income will be able to take care of their mortgage where they're at, plus the second mortgage? You know, like who's to say that? So now they're defaulted. The bank is calling them and harassing them about where's the mortgage payment, and baby, they ain't got it because you ain't got it, because you want to pay me on the 15th instead of the 1st, because you want to pay for your boutique, baby. You can't listen. One thing for certain and two things for sure, girl. You could be booked and busy, but how much is you making booked and busy? Because it's giving you making $20-$30.
But see,
can I stop you right there? Can I stop you right there? So can I stop you right there? Can I stop you right there?
No, wait, because I was like,
no, I just need to stop you right there. Can I just stop you right there? Can I stop you right there? Can I just stop you right there?
Here we go.
You cannot.
Can I? I just wanted to say you look very handsome.
The reason why, because the wife had a job.
I was just trying to say you look very handsome today. And you changed the bed. You changed the bed.
This was the same thing I had on yesterday.
It definitely was not. Now when I was there, and then also you look very
He's
handsome.
saying you changed the bedding since
the
we
bedding
were
was the same.
there.
It was the same yesterday.
It wasn't. But you look nice, and I want to say you look very handsome. Now your hat is cocked like you're drunk, but you look very handsome.
You like that one, so I was really drunk.
That's all I was saying. And hey, Quasha,
Quasha.
I know, and it doesn't. My name is not usual, so I don't trip when people mispronounce my name. It's not the most common name in American.
So it's Quasha.
It's DeQuasia. You can call me Quasia to make it easier.
My bad, QQ. I did not mean to disrespect you like that.
It's okay. It's cool. Like I said, listen.
I'm just saying, like, think about this. When we went to that liquor store and that lady took busy money.
Oh my God.
And got that bottle and ordered her churn that DoorDash. Okay, who's to say that wasn't the rest of busy funds and he ain't got time to wait? He ain't got time to wait the 7 to 10 business days for y'all to send the money back. And a scam is a scam. I'm just saying, who's to say, like, because you were trying to say why they couldn't, like why they didn't have a heart and let her stay. And I'm like, when them people had took busy, when them people had
the same bedding from yesterday.
He said it wasn't the same from when he was there. I'm just saying when them people had took busy money because that lady wanted to go out and have one of them days when the sun is shining bright, okay. You know what I'm saying? And the simple things are not wasted, like Whitney Houston said. And she needed to order them churn something to eat and take that bottle. Who's to say Busy had more money in his account? What if that was all he had? Now you done left him stuck in the dark while he waited 7 to 10 days to retrieve his money back. No, that's not how that works. Give me my money.
That is true. I was scammed
from the scamming liquor store. But it was wait
at the liquor store.
Wait, Busy, we gotta correct it from the scamming liquor house because that wasn't the store.
That's true. That's true.
That wasn't the store.
There was people in the Yelp review said that lady stink. Okay, who was selling liquor outside of her house. Okay. Y'all know how y'all get like ice. I don't know what y'all call it in y'all different cities, but y'all know when.
Hold on, wait. Love 7829. My phone is literally it just died, so I gotta try my phone. I don't know if I got it or not.
So he hasn't gotten it. Okay, y'all know how if y'all was younger, and I don't know if they do that now because stranger danger, but people used to make Kool-Aid and then they used to freeze it, and where I'm from, they used to call it juleps, or freeze cups or juleps. That's the type of house that it looked like, where you could get frozen Kool-Aid cup. And we went in there. Those people stole $159 from me. Okay, 100. I tapped my card on there once.
It was
got California Cutie not in here. Shout out to California Cutie. Make sure y'all subscribe to her. She was in there with me, and the thing said, "Oh, excuse me, approved, went through," and the lady was like, "Oh, you may have to tap it again." And I was thinking, "Are you sure?" And she said, "Yeah, you go ahead to tap it again, sir. Just go ahead and tap again." So I put my card in this time because sometimes when you tap it, this new technology, tapping ain't always the best thing. So after I tapped it and it said it was approved, I was like, it said approved, and she was like, "No, you gonna have to put it in." And I was like, "I mean, I guess okay. I mean, I'm not from here." So I put my card in. Child, the next day, no money in the bank account.
That is not true.
It's not true that there was no money in the bank account, but I had to not use the card.
I know the feeling. I've been scammed too. So I
know. Was you scammed in Atlanta?
No, I've been scammed to where people are perfect.
Nola.
Excuse me, Quasha was talking about her scamming situation.
And because somebody had called me a letter that told me how my Amazon got hacked. So I needed to download this whole other app.
Oh girl, no, you went through too much crazy. Yeah. Now, this ain't the same story, girl. I went to a grocery store.
But the feeling of assuming like you're like, okay, because you don't know, because people are very sophisticated. Of course, they're very convincing whenever they ask you to purchase something. So to be fair to that, so the lady, she was probably like very sophisticated, very like, because you don't have to sometimes you could be charming. Like, you know, you could be a bum on the street and be a charming motherfucker and still like find ways to scam.
That's true. Cause I was with California Cutie, and we like she didn't see that it was. She remembered that the lady told me to put it in again, but she didn't see that it was already approved. Like I saw when I was like, it was approved, and the lady was like, "Oh no, it's okay. You're gonna have to do it again." And California Cutie was like, "Yeah, I remember that. She did tell you that you had to, you know, do the purchase all over again." So they can be convincing.
Thank you so much for the cash up.
Can you say it again so that they can hear? Because I was talking.
Yeah, because I want you to be quiet. Thank you for the cash up. I did get the cash up. Thank you so much for
that. And maybe that also goes back to why RaeShondra didn't pay attention to the red flag, because maybe her wife was very charming person, very charming, very convincing, know her way with words, know what to say at the right moment. So of course you're going to like, you know, be swooning and be like, handle all the bills. Like you can be like, you know, like I'll be like what I can say, a maid mattress and a mule. I like, even though despite of me working. So they'll like that, because that's when it was the case. And when you are like in a relationship, of course you're going to like, you know, like I said, you're gonna believe with words, even though like I said, words need to come with action because actions speak louder than words. But you know, it happens. So I'm not going to fault her for that. And I'm also not gonna fault her for not checking her due diligence when it comes to the bills. But like I said before, when you are famous like that, you are going to be booked and busy and be in every city, every state, every county, country, farm, wherever you need to go to get your money. So of course you're never gonna have the time. But you know, it sucks. Like I hate it for her, and I hate it for the other, especially for the other tenants that's going through this, because they probably don't have enough financial resources like RaeShondra to get the money back that they got scammed off of us, scammed off to us.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of things that's been
Is
happening.
the host not even showing his camera? I think it's how do y'all watch videos where nobody's showing their video?
You're on the camera. And I've been on the entire time.
Yeah, my hand's a mess, so I can't believe
Well, let me be the judge of that. Let me see.
First of all, let's not do this. I've been here the entire time.
What's your shirt say?
It says, "Trust me, I woke up like this," and something else. But
it says, "Trust me, what?"
I woke up like this. Says, when I woke up.
Oh God, he can't read. And Nola, you know the type of people he teaches. He can barely read. Nola, let me get out of here. I don't want to be associated with this.
It says, when I woke up today, I had no plans on being this sexy, but hey, shit happened. That's what it says. And goodbye. But yes. Catherine says, especially when you're a dominant person, it's attractive to have someone handle things for you.
Right, exactly. When you're like I feel it like, because you know, from the way the picture looks, she looks like a dominant person, look like with masculine energy, you know. So she probably was somebody that, you know, was quick with assertive control, and maybe when Ray gets turned on like that, and like, you know what, just take that, just say handle all the bills, honey. You know, you got it all, and you know we good, and we'll be good.
I don't know. I feel like we're learning a lot as things are going on, and maybe that, you know.
Can you drop the link for Dustin, please? What happened to Busy? He left.
You know, busy we drop on off because of how we work. But the link is up.
He can't see it. It might be further up in the comments.
Let me see.
Because I don't even see it no more.
I dropped it again. Busy.
Well, we can't see it, so.
Busy is an asshole. Hey, Dustin.
Hey, it's been a long time no see. Good to see you. I just want to say that when we're talking about money, right? So, and hopefully that's including streaming services. Streaming services have went up in price. You know, I pay for a lot of streaming services. Peacock has just went up at $3, up to $11.99 per month, and everything else is going up as well. It's only going to get crazier, in my opinion. It's going to get more harder to pay for everything. So that's what I was going to say so far. And you're having a good show, and keep it up. And I was going to ask you, I, I was going to ask you if we live in there, but it's okay to ask you. Um, I where did your website go? The website disappeared on me, so I don't know if you're still.
I'm changing things around. That's all.
Okay. Well, I just kind of disappeared on me, so I didn't know if you still had it or not.
Oh no, I still have it. I'm just working on some things because I want to change my merchandise so people want to buy something that's on there. That's all.
Okay. Well, I just because I seen that it was taken down from
Mm-hmm.
being able to see it, so I didn't know if I did something on my end or if it's something that you was doing. So keep it up. I hope the prices start going down, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to continue going up like they are. So we're gonna have to get we're gonna have to get some money saved up or somehow. But I think we're gonna be in even a worse predicament down the line.
Now I appreciate your support though, Dustin, for real.
Thank you. I appreciate you being live. It's been a really tough time. I've been going back and watching your videos.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Dustin.
You're welcome.
So it's busy not coming back.
I was busy as a fucking mess.
I mean, we know this already, but he probably still mad because you had brought him to the liquor house instead of the liquor store.
He wasn't even mad anymore. Y'all, you fed into that because he got his money back already, so it didn't really matter. So that doesn't do anything.
I'm sorry. You know, I like when busy be activated. That's why I go in the chat and get fired every day. You know, he fired me from your birthday party.
So
I got fired about 30 times setting up for the party.
Tomorrow, I do want to come on and talk about that. That was my plan when I came back, but I just couldn't do it because all this was going on right now. But my plan tomorrow is to do that. So I just want you busy and QT come on for that tomorrow.
I try, give me a time, child. Give me a time because I got to cover some LAMH stuff, so you know we can arrange it to that we're not.
That show?
Yes, I'm still talking about that show. That's like the biggest show that I review. And I had to take me a little break, so I'm trying to get back in the get back in the good graces of the good algorithm.
Yeah, I need to do that too. I need to make a video too, but my homework just kept sucking me in like a vampire. But
we all trying to get back in the good graces of the algorithm, so I understand.
Yeah. Okay. But with that being said, we're gonna see.
Haru says, Nola, you're making me laugh too hard. Are you on probation at his company?
No, baby, I be fired every week, every day.
But tell the truth. The reason why he started back up was because of you.
The reason why what?
Why they even have meetings anymore? I mean, they started back up is because of you.
I mean, yes, he did say that.
And he admitted that. He admitted that on the first one he came back.
Yeah, he did, but he did, and I love being so busy because I had to tell him. But I mean, he fired me. Like he gonna tell us we gonna get a raise, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna get a raise, and then he gonna turn around and say, but our raise ain't effective till 2028. Excuse me? How you promise a raise 5 years out? So I had said all I said was we needed a union. And child, he said, Nola, pack your things. Security, escort her out.
You know what? You know what? Is this Catherine Bennett? Is this the right Catherine Bennett? Let me tell y'all something about something that I've seen today. Because RaeShondra and Lacondra is over for me right at this point. Because I don't know who telling me the truth and who not telling me the truth. But what I want to talk about right now, y'all really, I want to see what y'all think about this. Y'all have Paramount Plus?
I did, but I had to cancel it. You know, I did because.
Listen, no, because I can't afford no more subscriptions to nothing. I still
Me
have
neither.
cable in my house along with the subscriptions I already have. At least I'm gonna have to.
So
I'm
let
gonna
me.
have to start being on here
okay,
every day.
So let me. So let me tell you something about Paramount Plus.
Mm-hmm.
It's the places where shows go to die, and they relaunch shows, and then they go there and they just pass away. So I'm not even a big fan of iCarly. Do y'all watch? I don't know if y'all know about iCarly. Y'all know about iCarly?
I've seen clips here and there of their new shows, their reboot shows that I've heard that they got good reviews about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you know they have been rebirthing like the Real World, Road Rules, The Game, iCarly. They've been redoing everything.
Mm-hmm.
My biggest gripe with it was The Game. The Game was such a good show on Paramount Plus. They never promoted the show at all. One thing I like about BET Plus is, although it's on BET Plus, which is a part of the whole fucking thing, is that they will put the show on BET like at the season, like the prior season, while the new season is showing on the app. So here come iCarly, and now they canceled that. And I never watched that show before, but it just brings up the same thing with The Game that I've been saying. The Game was a really good show on BT Plus, but they never showed it anywhere. They didn't promote the shit at all.
Because there were no big stars. Remember, once Pooh
No, it was the same cast. First of all, Tasha Mack and Malik were the main stars of the show. They brought Brittany back. They brought a new Brittany as like the new Melanie, and they had a new Derwin on the show. The show was good. The show was actually it was better than anything they ever even really had. They dealt with real things with that Black people need to even really talk about, which was like mental health. Brittany and I don't remember what the guy's name was, but they had to work on becoming the Melanie and Derwin. It dealt with and Tasha and Malik's storyline was so important to the Black community for me to even watch that.
Mm-hmm.
And then they canceled it for the third season. And I'm like, well, you canceled because nobody knows what the shit is on. Like, you're not on, like, I never seen a commercial, even on YouTube, about the show being on. Like, I've seen like maybe once or twice, but y'all never drive like the other shows do.
Because they use
Paramount Plus is bullshit.
I think because they use shows as buffer, like if because I don't know with Paramount, I don't know what's the main shows on Paramount Plus, but I'm sure that they do other shows as a buffer to basically like drive home their main shows. That's what it always boils down to it. And plus, I feel like with the writer strike that's going on right now, it's kind of like they're recycling old shit, like because they really can't, because everything is on pause, nobody can create original stuff, even though like before the writer strike, like people keep rebooting
This is
movies
way before the writer strike, though.
right, like people keep but people can be like Hollywood was being cheap by not wanting to create new shit, so they want to reboot old stuff just to save money. And I also felt like also whenever a streaming service has a main show, like take it for Stars for instance. Stars had their main show, which was Power and the series and everything else. With P Valley, it was used as a buffer to basically drive up their main income. But here's what they fucked around and find out. They didn't think P Valley was going to be a success, and it did. So now it's kind of like, oh shit, now we really gotta like pay attention and finance two shows. So that's why they don't market it. They don't market it they don't market the other shows because they use it as a way to drive home their main shows. And it sucks because you can still do two shows and still be able to like gain some more of an audience. But it is what it is. So
I think that's bullshit.
yeah.
And the reason why is because one, they did have that real world reunion thing on there, especially with that season with Tammy on there.
Mm-hmm.
And they brought the entire cast back. And the reason why I really dislike Tammy is what she did to that man David. And so then they brought her back on the show with David, and she did it to him again. They brought RaeShondra to fight him. So you had that. But you had all the reunions from the real world on that. So that would have been a good pickup. But like, where was the advertising for that?
Mm-hmm.
No. So then you had the real world, not the real, but the Road Rules thing where they did that as well. But then they rebooted the game. Okay, this is where I'm going to. So they recasted a lot of people. Jason was on there like sporadically. Derwin came back sporadically. But the storyline, a lot of mainly about Tasha Mack and Malik and Brittany, which is Jason and what's her name? Kelly's daughter. The storyline was so damn good, but because they would not advertise this thing, or like what BT does is like put it on BT after the first season is over with, and like the second season go on to the app, they would not promote the show, so then they canceled it after the third season. Paramount Plus is where you go to die, and that's how I believe. There's no way that show should have not been on the air anymore.
Well, listen, baby, I can't help you because I don't have Paramount.
You could have used my log on. But you know
why would I don't want to die, so why would I go there? You just said that's where you're gonna die.
The shows go to die, not you.
Well, I would be dying of boredom watching it. Why would you put your thing on me?
I'm saying that's where the good shows go to die.
Oh, okay.
Because the shows were good. The real world thing was good. The game was good. Like it was a really good show. But no one knew about it because they wouldn't promote anything.
Well, the only good show that I was watching on Paramount Plus was Star Trek. The Picard season, the third season, when they had the original people, the original cast. That was good. That was the only show that I watched. That I watched, and the only movie that I watched was Clifford the Big Red Dog, and that movie was sad as hell. It was sad and happy as hell. That's the only movie I watched. But yeah, like
is it still going on?
What?
Still making new episodes?
No, they only waiting for 3 seasons. I was in 3 seasons. Yeah,
the game got 3 seasons. That was it. The reason why I even bought Paramount was because basketball, all the season of basketball is on there, and Daria is on there, and I love Daria.
I love Daria. That's my
favorite. So I was like, you know, at least I can watch Daria. If anything else, I can watch Daria. But then when the game came on, when they were rebooting all the real world, the first real world seasons and the reunion shows, I wanted to see that.
Oh, wait. Jesus.
Huh?
Lord, I'm sorry. And this is back
what happened, Nola?
So apparently somebody done reached out to somebody else and inboxed them about Minister Sean. And it said, hey, if possible, I would like to stay anonymous for my mom's sake. But this isn't the first time Sean has done this. Her and my mom were married back when I was in middle school. Oh, crap, it moved too fast. Her and my mom were married back when I was in middle school, going to high school, and she stole money from my mom. She put a car in my mom's name and wasn't making payments on it. She moved out on us after she took my mom's money, which caused us to get evicted from our home. I just wanted to spread awareness. This isn't the first time she has done this. And I am happy that her ex-wife is speaking on it so it doesn't happen to anybody else. Just dig a little bit deeper back on her Instagram page and you will see her with pictures of all of us. Baby.
She's just tearing out people's households, just causing like
homelessness is her scam. Why you want to send everybody to be homeless?
I don't know. I gotta go to bed though.
Yeah.
I had just saw that, so I had to bring that on there. But
no, I appreciate you bringing that. And
hopefully we be back tomorrow to talk about the birthday trip and not a part 3.
Yes, please. I definitely do. I think Busy's still watching, so I definitely want you, Busy, the Candy Shop, up here to just talk about this. I've been trying. I made a whole damn line about it. I never did it, but yeah, I'm 40. Okay. So I do want to talk about my birthday. I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stream on both my channels. Afterwards, I'm gonna take it off this channel and then put it just on my vlog channel. But I did want to talk about with you guys though on this channel though. But I'm tired, and I gotta work tomorrow.
No problem. No problem. No problem.
Yeah, thank you for having me on your channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for you and Nola for allowing me to stay up here for as long as I did. I appreciate it though.
Absolutely.
You know I love you, my baby, and to my people, child. We got y'all might see me a couple times tomorrow. I probably won't stream the birthday trip because that's your birthday trip. But if y'all want to see what we talked about, how many times I got lost, how many exits I passed, how many times I went in loops, come on over here. I will share the link to my community tab. I have some information about Marcel and this Zen Garden deposition, so we'll probably be talking about that tomorrow. And my story time, I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do it pre-recorded or live, but however, you will be getting something from me tomorrow. Also, shameless plug. Make sure y'all follow my girl, The Quation. Make sure y'all go follow our sisters, California Cutie and Barb Meets World.
Can somebody drop the link in the chat?
Can somebody drop the links in the chat, please, if y'all still here, as well as House of the Princess. And with that being said, y'all, I am done. Good night, brother.
All right. I love y'all too. I'm out of here. Let me drop y'all down so I can end it. Okay. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for joining my channel tonight. Thank you for everyone. Busy Blue. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel. Nola Reads. And the Quaisha, I think that's what Nola said her name was. Make sure you guys subscribe to all those channels. Hopefully someone can drop those links in the chat. Make sure you go to Barb Meets World as well. I was in the chat. Also ranting with Ricardo's in the chat as well. I seen her. House of Princess. I think that's all I see in the chat. Yeah, I'm sleepy. I can't remember a lot of things. Play this intro. I'm gonna get that. This outro. I'm getting the hell up out of here. I love y'all. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, you did it, I did it,